its curls, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, baby, pretty baby, hair so like a baby's lamb, and I love to run my fingers through it. I hope she digs me the way I am, but if I have to change, you know I'm gonna do it for my baby. I'm gonna do it for my baby. Personality contains more gold than anything in this world could hold. My baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, baby, pretty baby. Enough gold in her personality for you not to shame. This golden girl belongs to me. Yet no guy try to stake his claim on my baby.
I believe that's the 60s, right? The Temptations. So like mid 60s, I believe, something like that. Yeah. But let me start with the song that this is actually a dedication, not a dedication, but it's a special stream for a certain stupid stalker that just doesn't seem to get it. But here we go.
Round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Guess who's back? Back again. Back. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
I created a monster, 'cause nobody wants to see monster no more. They want shady. I'm talking about.
Stalking guy, like I don't even know what this guy is, honestly. I have no idea who he is. I really don't care who he is, and I've told him that from the gate, you know. But he has a lot to say. Junior, how about you fucking get a life and leave me the fuck alone, yeah? Because I mean, you're not important. Nobody likes you. Exactly. So this is a little shit. Like he wants to keep going back and forth. I told him a long time ago, just leave me the fuck alone. Do your own thing on your own platform, right? He just doesn't seem to understand, or like, I don't know. He's chasing cloud, fucking weird obsession. I don't know what the fuck it is, but here we go.
Back, and then you wanna. I got videos. I got fucking screenshots. In other words, I got all the receipts. All the stuff I put out about you, that's not my opinion about you. That's facts. That's facts. The videos are right there. If people laughed at the videos, well then that's all good and all, baby love. But we're not in the 80s anymore.
Oh my God, Junior, please don't.
Nobody wants to be a cholo no more, okay? Come on, baby love. You're like 48 years old.
You talk
48
like
years old,
like,
and you're barely trying to turn your life around. I mean, that's good.
42.
Don't get me wrong. That's good. But don't try to jump on here and then try to fucking troll people and expect people not to troll you back, and then you want to complain about it like if you're the victim. Dude, I got videos. I got fucking screenshots. In other words, I got all the receipts. All the stuff I put out about you, that's not my opinion about you. That's facts. That's facts. The videos are right there. If people laughed at the videos, well then that was the fucking purpose for their entertainment. And for my entertainment. Unfortunately, I fucking turned you into entertainment, into content. It's not too hard. You make it really easy, lady. Look, this is what I mean, y'all. This is what I mean. Look at this comment that she put. That's why I don't know if she's reaching or if she's trolling. I don't get it. Like, watch, read this comment. She's basically telling me, how come I showed support to GLM's channel, but I haven't shown support to her channel. That's basically what she's telling me with this comment. First off, let me just say that from the beginning, I show support to her fucking channel. I did show support to your channel, baby love. Okay, and you always treated me like crap, anyways. There's a reason. Look, y'all. There's a reason why she says, "Oh, he must be a masochist." Think about it. Why does she say that? She says that I must be a masochist. Why? Because I still always show support to her, even though she treats me like crap. which is fine. Look, I don't give a fuck. I'm a very strong-minded person. That does nothing to me. I always look at you, I'm like, okay, I'm going to troll you in the future. Just know that. Every time you treated me like crap, and I still show support to your channel, in the back of my mind, I was like, it's okay. I'm going to troll you later on anyways.
It's okay.
And that's exactly what I did. It is not that serious though, baby love. Okay, and then you try to throw your live streams. There's nothing impressive about your fucking live streams. There's nothing impressive, dude. Understand that, okay? But it's up to my viewers. If they want to keep keep this going, I'll keep it going. Trust me, I can clown her and her circle for days upon weeks. There's so much content about this lady. Like she's always saying something stupid or doing something stupid that I can just troll her on. But it's not that serious. If you guys want me to knock it off, stop it, or just let me know, I'll stop. I don't care. It's all up to you guys, and it's all up to my viewers. And yes, baby love, I only have 37 subscribers. Those 37 subscribers matter to me. Put it to you like that. It's whatever they want to watch. That's why I put out videos. It's for their entertainment. So that's fine with me. If I only have 37 subscribers, that's fine, baby love. You have like how many? Like 800 subscribers, and you only get like 100 views. My videos get more than 100 views. You could have all the subscribers you want, but they nobody's sitting there and watching your crap because it's corny. Look, I don't want to be too fucking rude. I don't want to be too mean to you because I don't want it to affect your mental health. But then don't try to troll back, dude. Like honestly, just you're the one that should drop it with me because it was that easy for me to troll you. Think about it.
Was it
and
that
to her
easy
followers, this is to her followers. Watch, you guys are following somebody that is that easy for me to just come and just troll her and clown the shit out of her. Is that easy? And you guys are following her? Think about it. Like I said, this video is not to talk crap or nothing, but think about it. It was that easy for me to just integrate into her little fucking community and clown the shit out of her. It was that easy. I got more videos I haven't even put out yet.
Hey, easy boy.
Put it to you like that.
Boy, you're a stalker.
And also to baby love, look, it wasn't even my intention to clown your ass, okay, baby love? It was until that thing with Andy happened. That's when I was like, okay, for sure I'm not gonna fuck with him. I ain't fucking with them after that. You have to understand that, baby love. I've had these videos. I didn't even want to put them out. It wasn't even my intention to clown your ass. But then this thing with Andy happened, and I was like, okay, you know what? Fuck them.
I don't even know how you
fuck them, okay?
Honestly.
That's when I was like, you know what, for sure. I'm not even I don't even want to fuck with their circle after that.
Yeah, he's
when Baby Love said that I'm antisocial, you understand where I'm coming from. There's always people like them. They always make sure that nobody fucks with me. And all for what? Because you called them out on the BS.
Because you're a fucking
This thing with Andy, I'm supposed to not say nothing about it. I'm supposed to not say nothing because it's her friend. I'm supposed to not say shit, right? Say nothing about his fucking racist jokes and his fucking chomo jokes. And the first thing they want to do when you try to call them on the bullshit is try to get everybody to turn on you. That's the first thing they want to do.
Knows you.
All because you called them on the bullshit. When I called Baby Love out for that fucking Bobby Imperial thing. When I try to call her out about that thing with Bobby Imperial, what's the first thing that Baby Love did?
You know, and
jump on her live stream and talk shit about me. And what happened? Her fucking truck turned off on her. In the middle of her live stream, she had to shut her stream off. If I would have told you guys that, you wouldn't have believed me. So I had to show you guys the video. And I did. All because I called her out on that shit. You guys think that wasn't embarrassing to me and to other Latinos watching? Here she is. Calling herself supposedly representing for us, and she's up there flirting with the FBA on her panel. She's always talking shit about the FBA, but here she is, her and just me, acting like some floozies over there, but they call themselves representing for us in my community. And she got mad because I called her out on shit like that. The first thing she did is jump on her fucking live stream and talk shit. If I would have told you guys about that, you wouldn't believe me. So I had to show you guys the video. She does the same shit with Shift. She gets mad because Shift calls her out on her fucking BS. Right? What you expect from people, baby love?
Shift
you
not
swear people not supposed to call you out? What do you think? Of course people are gonna call you out on your fucking crap. And then when you start feeling pressured, you jump on your wall and complain about your fucking mental health and try to get everybody to feel sorry for you. That's all you ever do, lady. First you're the aggressor, and then you act like you're the victim, like if people are bullying you. I have all the receipts that I need. Since day one, you've always tried to silence my opinions. All the comments, you always delete comments. You keep the comments, the ones you want, to narrate the whole fucking, the whole conversation.
Look at this.
And I've called you out on that, and I've actually seen a few people call you out on that. Not just me, the ones, to narrate the whole conversation. And I even told you, you're not supposed to do that. Because other people that's watching or following the conversation, They can learn from these conversations. I've told you that. If you're going to teach, then teach right. And if you're going to talk about things, then tell it like it is. But you don't do that. You could have easily corrected yourself. I didn't have to make all these videos about you. You could have easily corrected yourself.
Yeah, this guy's like easily you hear his fucking accent. He has a worse accent than I do, honestly, any day. This guy's like all in his feelings, like really like, Junior, listen, I told you once, I told you twice. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be fucking 3 times, 4 times. You're gonna keep going with it because you're obviously getting fucking views now, right? Because before you had no views at all whatsoever. You know? Where did you guys fall out? We didn't fall out. So okay, so what happened was I was having these streams with Foundation of Black Americans, right? He would go into my comments and start talking shit to me and be like, oh, you shouldn't be talking to them and fucking this and that. First of all, I'm a very independent woman. I speak my mind. I don't let nobody tell me what the fuck to do, right? It's never happened, never gonna happen, and it's just not me. That's just not me, right? He's telling me, oh, well, women didn't speak like that. Women didn't speak on men's issues in the 90s. We're not in the 90s. Like, obviously, we're fucking way past the 90s, okay? So let's get that out of the way, right? Let's get out of the way. You're a weirdo. So he, we talked maybe a couple times because he wanted help, or he asked me for help to build his channel, whatever, right? So I talked to him maybe like 2 or 3 times over the phone, and the whole time I'm hanging up on this guy. He's fucking weirdo. Like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that in your channel. You shouldn't be talking to your viewers this way. And I'm like, wait a minute, step the fuck back. You have your own opportunity. Go on your platform, do what the fuck you want to do on your platform, but stay out of mine. Don't tell me what to do, right? He didn't like that, obviously, right? So he continued to fucking go into my my streams in the chat and just be disrespectful, right? I got to the point where I'm like, you know what? Get the fuck out of here. Like, I was calling him out, right? I don't understand people that you ask them once and twice, please don't show up to my stream, or if you are, be respectful, or just keep your comments to yourself because they're not wanted, right? Never. He always has something to fucking say, obviously. So I started calling him out, started kicking him out. I banned him, yes, because I don't want people like that in my. I don't like his negativity. Period. I don't want him around me, right? But he continues like he's like obsessed. I don't know if you guys seen the clips on Andy's where he's like, oh, well, tell me what it is I need to change about myself so you can like me better and fucking this and that. Like that's an issue. You gotta work for yourself, right? I just don't like you because you're fucking arrogant, fucking little. I don't even want to fucking call you names because you're just everything negative. Like I said, it's weird. So yeah, so he's all butthurt or whatever the fuck it is. Junior, find somebody else. Go date Shift or GLM or fucking try to get at them. Like, leave me alone. You guys fucking try to put up this little image or I'm fucking fat. I'm fucking this. I'm nowhere near fat. I'll tell you that. Bloated maybe a little bit, right? Because I've been eating a lot of fucking donuts and shit like that because I like snacks. Remember, that's why I asked you for $20 so I could buy snacks. Yeah, so I love snacks, but I'm not fat. I'll tell you that. So even if I was, like, that's not your business. It's not fucking GLM's business. Nobody's business but my own, right? You want to put the worst fucking picture of me up there? I don't care, but we got pictures too. I mean, I got pictures too. Like, oh shit, and why, like, obviously your fucking personality fucking sucks ass, dude. Like, I don't like people like you, right? But not just your personalities. I am not attracted to people like you at all. You're not my type. It's that simple. So with that being said, I'll show you what my type is, and then we'll do a little quick comparison, and then you'll see why you're just not the fit for me. Okay, you're just fucking lame. Sorry. Yeah, I believe he had a little crush on me. But yeah, he did. See, those are all my ex-boyfriends, right? See? Handsome guys. Like, this is my type. Sorry. Hi, Rom. How are you? Dealing with the stalker still. That's Junior, by the way. You see that?
That's all, folks.
Junior. That's my mama. So do you see why? Like, I'm not like, there's not only his personality sucks, his fucking physical attributes are not fucking of my fucking standards. It's just not what I like, you know? Don't be mad at that. Don't be hurt. I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody out there likes you or will like you, or I mean, whatever, good luck. But just stop fucking like bugging, dude. You're bugging me now. Like, it's annoying. If I'm going through something on my pages and I'm sharing it, it's yeah, like this guy, he swears. Let me see who yeah, he swears like my content is especially dedicated to Junior all the time. And if he only knew like half the time, I don't even fucking worry about this guy. Like, I didn't even think about him until he started fucking doing clips, right? Now that in itself is weird. Again, I mentioned it yesterday. Why are you clipping my videos? Right? Why do you fucking know what I do every fucking day? Like, dude, that's just fucking weird. You know, I don't do much of anything. So I mean, you're fucking wasting your time, period. But if your whole agenda is to fucking bring me down or bring my channel down, I mean, by all means, go ahead. Like, this ain't my life, you know? You're fucking trying too hard. I can't stand fucking try hard. So that's oh my god. It's too much. He needs a fucking everything transplant, right? Evidence. Let me see. Yeah, put his link up if you want, Emery. Go ahead, put your link up too. If anybody wants to sub, you know, you guys drop your links. I don't care. You know me. I'm more than gladly will support all of you. Next, right, stalker. He's a little, yeah. I mean, I don't even know. That's crazy. I mean, like, he had warned me, right? He had warned me, like, he wanted me to deal with him or whatever. And I told him, you know what, like, do your thing in your own channel. Like, you have, like, I told him, you have the same opportunity that I do, except he has to build his channel, right? I even did him the favor of fucking putting his channel on my community page to help him get subscribers, right? I don't know if he got any or not, but that's not my fault, you know? I did my part. But he fucking wants to like just run his fucking mouth like a girl. I mean, he has female tendencies. He has straight up female tendencies, you know? Um, it's crazy, you know? And it's like what do you want? What do you want, Junior? You want my attention? Like, especially now, you're not getting shit from me. Like, I don't want nothing to do with you. And I mentioned it a million times. Go stay away from me. That's it, you know? Um, yeah, and then now this little fucking gangster fucking little persona you're fucking trying to portray. It's like, first of all, like I said, you're no nothing. And I'm not fucking glorifying gangsters, don't get me wrong, you know, fucking that's a different lifestyle, but you're not part of the lifestyle. So you need to fucking back the fuck off with that all that fucking high power shit, because you don't know what the fuck that is. Okay, just shut the fuck up. You sound stupid. You sound like a manky mouse, right, Wicked? He's over here tagging fucking people like my friends and shit, and nobody knows you, Junior. Nobody cares to fucking be your friend. Like, do you think that everybody that I know here, like, I went and I fucking bugged the fuck out of him to be my friend? Like, no, everybody here is genuine fucking organic fucking friends. Like, you know, when you're a good person, people gravitate towards you. That's what you're not understanding. Maybe that's why you don't have a lot of friends, I'm guessing, you know? If you're gonna waste your time fucking bugging me, like, obviously you don't have life. You know, I thought you were going to school and working and whatnot. Like, take care of that, you know? Yeah, that's weird. You should just think. Exactly, you know, like, look at if he were just to come to my channel and just act decent, you know, act like everybody else. We're like a good community. We're like good friends, you know. I consider a lot of them like my family, you know, because we all like been together for a while. We've been like hanging out for almost a year already, or more than a year. You know, we're all decent towards each other. We're cordial and everything. Like, there's no need for us to be disrespecting each other. There's just certain people that just don't know how to fucking how to act right. You know, he doesn't know how to act right. He wants his opinion to be the right opinion, and it's whatever he says is correct, which is obviously like not. You know, he doesn't know how to fucking be cordial. He just doesn't. You know. Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? I gave him that opportunity to be a friend, and like I said, he doesn't know how to act right. You know, so like I'm done. Like, just go be friends with fucking Shift. You know, go be friends with her and go be friends with GLM and all them broads. Like, I don't care. You know, like whatever Shift says, like if anybody here knows Shift, right? Whatever she says, it's fucking null and void because it's all bullshit. Like, she's fucking full of shit, 100%. You know, so I'm with her. I'm at the point where it's like whatever she says, it doesn't even matter, right? It's fucking something you just fucking shrug off and just laugh at it because it's stupid. Like, there's no other fucking way to explain it. It's just stupid. She's childish. She has fucking deep seated fucking issues, and you know, I'm done with that. Like, just her too. Stay the fuck away. Just go away. You know. Control. Yep, you're right. He seems like those controlling kind of guys. Maybe that's why he doesn't have a girlfriend or can't keep a girlfriend. I'm guessing. Yeah, that's what I said. He. I said he was misogynistic, right? He's like, I'm not a masochist. Nobody called you a masochist, you fucking dummy. He was too quick to talk shit, but he didn't even get it right. You know. He's like, oh, you're embarrassing yourself. Like, learn how to spell embarrassing before you fucking go and embarrass yourself, buddy. He's too much, dude. Like, yeah, you know, you want to feel sorry for people like that, and you want to just be like, ah, it's all right, don't worry about it, you know. But I saw all this shit, you have it coming. I like don't want nothing to do with you, you know. Um, it's fucking, it's like weird because I bet if you and I were to get in a ring, I bet I kick your ass. That's 100%. You know, I bet I kick your ass for real. You know, so that to me, like if I see you that weak of a man, that's never ever 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 gonna fucking, you know, erase from my mind. Like, you're just a fucking weak person, just the way you behave, you know. Yeah, he wants her boyfriend. Fuck that. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Never. Even though I do like to cook, I only do that for my man, right? So the person that I care about or want to be with the rest of my life. But not fucking somebody weirdo like this. No, crazy cake bullshit. Right. I mean, what year are we in? What, 2024? He wants to act like we're like in the 50s and shit. Like, insecurities. That's what they are. Weak minds. Exactly. And that's what I'm telling you. I'm like, dude, like he has good ideas. Don't get me wrong. He has good ideas and on how he wants to help our community. But tell me that wasn't stupid. Like, oh, she wants to represent our community, but her fucking truck broke down. Like, how the fuck? What does that even have to do with anything, right? What does that have to do with anything? You're just trying to fucking um humiliate me or trying to fucking degrade me or whatever it is. It's not working, you know. Like I said, I know who I am. My friends know who the fuck I am. Never once have I said I'm a rich person, or never once have I said I'm fucking Miss Beauty, fucking you know what I mean, the pageant bitches or whatever. Never. I've never said anything like that. You know. Maybe you're fucking in your little brain. You fucking created this fucking image of me. I don't know what it is, but fucking, you know, wake the fuck up, dude. Wake up. It's fucking weird. Like someone who doesn't know. What? That's what I'm saying. He doesn't know me, Wiccan. Like, we talked maybe 3 times on the phone, and those 3 times, not even 3 times, maybe twice. Those 2 times that we spoke on the phone, I was like so irritated by him. You know, I was like, I gotta go. I can't. Oh no, please don't hang up. Please don't hang up. Oh, keep talking to me. I wanted to keep talking. I'm like, we don't have nothing to talk about, dude. You know, like, it's fucking weird. He kept messaging me like at fucking 3, 4 in the morning. Like, no, motherfucker, I sleep. You know, like weird shit. And then he tried to fucking get like sassy with me, try to be like nasty, like perverted. And I'm like, excuse me, like who the fuck are you? You don't know me. Don't talk to me like that, you know? And he's apologizing and fucking, oh, tell me what I need to change about myself. Like, that's for you to fucking decide. Like, I don't want anything to do with you. I don't care, you know? It's weird. Yeah, sure. Hold on. Talk like a man. Like this whole YouTube experience to me has been so weird, you know, like I never knew people could actually get so fucking like invested in other people, you know? Like don't get me wrong, I talk a lot of shit about fucking Shift or whatever, but that was just I knew her. We had like fucking friends, you know? We were well not even friends, but we were acquaintances. At one point we knew each other, you know? So this whole back and forth between me and Shift or whatever, it's valid, you know? But this guy comes out of left field, right? I don't know him. None of my friends know him. And he's saying that I'm trying to fucking smut him up. Like, that's fucking weird mentality. No.
Yeah, baby loves substance.
What's up? What's up,
Baby loves reality. Baby loves YouTube. No, what's going on? Yeah, I've seen that happen a lot of times on here where a lot of these guys, they'll become friends with a girl on here and they'll fall in love with them in like 5 minutes and like, all weird stuff. It's very weird and creepy. I tell people not to exchange numbers. Don't even get to know these people and just be friends on here. It's a lot safer because you don't know these people. They might seem cool in the comments or whatever, but you start talking to them, they get a little controlling. They want to control your channel, tell you what to say, or they want to date you and marry you and take you to Palm Springs.
No, oh my God. Now that you mentioned that, he's like, if you ever need a place to stay, you know, we'll take care of you. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Can you say thirsty for 500? What is it on a desert island? Yeah, very thirsty right there. That's bad. Wow. If you ever need a place to live, like you can come live with me. Like what the hell?
Yeah,
dude?
I'm gonna go live with you, weirdo. You know? Yeah.
Yes, I don't know you from a hole in the wall, but I'm gonna pick up my life and come move with you. Sounds
That's
like a wonderful.
Insane. He had this little whole fucking like I don't know, a fantasy world in his brain or some shit. Like I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
He probably had something in his head. Like I don't know the guy, so people like that, you know, maybe have small. I don't know if they dream on here or they just think it's a dating game. Maybe
I don't know.
It's just very bizarre.
It is bizarre.
I see it a lot with a lot of men and women, though. Like I've seen it a lot. I've been a content creator for a while on here. I've only had a couple of women be friendly with and then try to push that line over that line because I'm friends with a lot of women on here, but I never cross that line, hit on women or act flirty. Like I'm not about that. This is fucking YouTube. I live in Rhode Island. I don't play those games, right?
Like yeah, and it's like a whole long distance type of shit, anyways. But
yeah, it's pathetic. It's just be friends with somebody. They try to control them, right, of their channel. It happens a lot. Maybe that dude just had a crush on you and he was a little socially awkward, you know, maybe he doesn't talk to women.
He is awkward. You know, but see, even that's funny because like, okay, so I kind of make him kick rocks, whatever, right? He goes and he befriends my enemies here on YouTube, right? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's like, that's junior high stuff, you know?
Yeah, like, a lot of these very, very immature. How long were you friends with this guy before it went bad?
Hold on, we weren't even friends. I'm telling you,
let's say acquaintances. Which you helped his channel.
But I like maybe for like a month, if anything. Like I try to help him out, you know. But after that, I was like, just fucking leave me alone, you know. But
that's nice of you. You got 800 subs. You shared somebody's channel. That's huge. Sharing somebody's channel, right? You know, so people should appreciate that. You know, they should appreciate that at least. Yeah, maybe he just, like I said, a lot of these guys and girls sometimes, they become friends with somebody and they get this crush in their head in this whole freaking sick world where, do you want to come live with me? It's like, no, that's crazy.
Right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've never experienced something like that, you know? And I was polite and I was nice at first. Like, you know, just do your thing over there. Just stay away from me. But he continuously bugs, you know?
That's part of the problem. Just because a woman's nice to you and shit and cool doesn't mean she likes you or she's romantically likes you or nothing. Exactly. You know, she's just probably a nice person and being polite. But a lot of these dudes, on here. Like a lot of these guys I've seen over the years, just because a girl's nice to them or something, they like, oh, maybe I have a shot, and she'll move across the country and live with me, and we'll live happily ever after. It's like, no, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Exactly.
It's possible. Don't get me wrong, but I highly doubt it in most cases.
Well, I mean, I'm very blunt. I don't know, like if you ever seen me before, I'm very blunt. Like I speak my mind, and however it comes out, you know. But when I tell you, like, you know when you click with people, right? Like right away, like
yeah,
you know who you can hang out with. This person, like, no, he has like a very heavy energy, and I can't deal with people like that, you know.
Like, what do you mean by heavy? What do you mean, like controlling? Or?
Like he was like yeah, like controlling. He would like, the first time we ever spoke, he was trying to tell me what I should do on my channel, what kind of content I should play on my channel, how I should deal with people, and this and that. And I'm like, wait a minute, like, you're not gonna tell me how to run my channel, first of all, you know?
Yeah, well, there's one thing of trying to give someone a tip or something, or good criticism or whatever. It's one thing, but it's like, man, she's got 800 subs. You got what, 10 or whatever the guy's got, 50, 100. I don't know the guy.
Like 30, 40 subscribers.
All right, well, 30, 40. Maybe she's doing something right. I don't know. Like,
exactly.
Don't try to control other people. The person is who they are. Just leave it alone.
And the way I see it is, like, if you don't like me, honestly, you don't have to come to my streams, you know?
Yeah, don't watch. Exactly. Like me, I don't watch people I don't like, right? I'm not gonna watch
exactly them. You know, I don't go to his channel or anything. Like, I've been getting like little tags from people that are like, oh, he's talking shit, whatever, you know. But other than that, like, I do not go watch his content because to me it's boring, you know. And then his voice fucking irritates the hell out of me. Like, his voice is. Yeah.
Do you think he's trying to like start like a YouTube beef with you to get more subscribers?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. Well, the best way to deal with them is to like ice them out and stuff, you know?
But,
yeah. That's maybe it's that. Maybe it ain't just like some weird, creepy, I want to control and marry some woman across the world thing. You know?
I don't know what his agenda is.
Or a little bit of everything.
Of everything, I know, right? But like, I even tell him, like, dude, you have the same opportunity that, you know, because I mean, I started last year, and everything that like I worked for so far, it's been out of me, you know, like the things that I do, right? It's not like I'm buying subscribers or shit like that, or I'm like joining the bandwagon to get more subscribers, nothing like that, you know. But like for him, I don't know, it's become like an obsession to fucking come at me, and then he starts going after my friends too. I'm like, what are you doing, you know? Like, that's not gonna help his channel grow, you know?
No. If I was him, I'd just come back and be like, hey, listen, my bad. We had a disagreement. I don't hold nothing personal. God bless you. And go do his own thing. And maybe in the future, he can maybe come in and be a friend or support you or something. But.
Exactly. Act accordingly, you know? We'll be cool, but no, he can't. Hi, Weekend.
Good morning. Good morning, folks. How are you? How are you doing, Emory? How are you keeping? How's baby?
I'm doing good. God bless you and your family. I'm doing well. How's Ireland?
Same to you, darling. It's good. Well, it's wet, but it's good.
Yeah.
This guy, he's a bit of a fatler, isn't he? This is what we call in Ireland a fatler. Okay.
A manky mouse.
Yeah.
What's it called? A fadler?
A fatler, yeah. Okay. So do you remember when that movie Fatal Attraction came out?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you attracted somebody.
Save the rabbits.
Yeah. When you attracted somebody that ended up being psychotic and you couldn't get rid of them, we'd call them a fatler.
I like that, fatler. Yeah, Glenn Close. Fatal.
Yeah. You got yourself a fatler.
It's sort of like the cable guy. He's like, so what are you saying? You don't want to be friends?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
The guy's like, Chip, I don't want to be your friend.
No on that.
He's like, I don't think we should hang out no more. He's like, so what are you trying to say? Some people don't get the hint. Some people are, you know, socially awkward, or they never been around people. Maybe, I don't know. Some people are just weird.
Yeah, it's like he just stopped it, like emotionally developing around 10.
But, they still got some G.I. Joes if he wants to play with them.
If me, he probably probably have. But honestly, the way he's carrying on, like going to people that you don't get on with and whatever, like, you know, like that's like a 10-year-old would do that. You know,
Yeah,
so
Exactly.
he hasn't emotionally grown since he was 10, so he's stunted
well, it
emotionally.
is immature and it's very backstabbish, right? It's very,
Oh,
it shows other people too. Like, all right, this lady
Snaky.
was nice to you. She actually shared your channel and shit too. And then you go run to people she hates. It's just a two-faced move, and those people won't respect him neither. They might use him, but they
Exactly.
won't respect him.
Yeah, but he's too stupid to see that. He obviously just doesn't get YouTube.
No, he doesn't.
This isn't the Disney Channel, sweetheart. This is YouTube.
We grown folks up here.
Yeah, exactly. We
Yeah.
have people that will dismantle you in an argument in 2 seconds flat and
No
leave
shit.
you limping away to go and lick your wounds elsewhere. You know,
Yeah. No. Okay.
that
So,
is YouTube.
That's YouTube, exactly. Fucking he had made a little fucking poster or whatever, and I tagged Terry and Andy, right? And I just put devour him, right? Fucking around. You know how I mess around all the time, right?
Yeah.
Shift. She takes it upon herself to go on her stream. She's like, oh, and now she's sending Terry and Andy to devour him. I was like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me, shit? Like,
Oh,
it's a joke. It's a joke.
You go away.
Man.
Yeah, you're not sending Al Capone to hurt the guy. And you're just saying, hey, joke around, bust his balls a little or whatever.
Exactly. Give him a hard time, you know?
It's
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
I mean, I've missed a few of your lives. I catch them then during the day, but I have missed a couple of your lives with Gia because of time difference. You know, our bloody time difference here. But I'm either in bed or walking around the house, and so I'm not watching chat. I haven't seen him come into your lives, or maybe I've missed the one where he's come in.
Yeah, he comes in and like you'll hear me like we're like that day that Steve was in my live, right? We're having like a serious conversation about him and just me. And this one's like, well, where's your receipt? Show me your receipts. I was like, dude, like you're putting your 2 cents in right now. Nobody's fucking even talking about you. Nobody talks about him because you guys don't know him either, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, I kicked him out and I blocked him again. He's like, oh, you want to keep blocking me? I was like, yes, because you're not welcome, you know? But yeah, he's just weird, dude.
Yeah, he's soft.
No for an answer, Huddy.
Yeah, he's very...
He's soft in the head, like, do you know what I mean? His
Power off.
That explains why the top of his head's kind of like flat.
Yeah, honestly, he's soft in the head.
Like an infant, when babies are born, they have a soft spot.
The soft spot.
Yeah, that's what we say in Ireland if somebody's a bit dim, you know. He's soft in the head.
He's a little soft in the head, that one.
Yeah, that one.
He's grand. He's just a bit soft in the head. He's all right.
Yeah, you know, and it's I don't like doing this. I hate going after people like that, but it already got to the point where he's just being disrespectful now, you know. And it's like
you have to stand up for yourself at the same time as well. Like, you have a dick like him coming in, first of all, trying to dictate to you how you should, like, you know, what your beliefs and thoughts should be and how you should run your channel. I'm sorry, who the fuck are you? I didn't realize you were my father. I'm sorry.
Well, you could have some gall. Like, that is a little rude. Like, imagine going on anybody's channel, right, and telling them what kind of content or what they shouldn't do or shouldn't do. Like, if they ask you for your opinion, that's one thing. Hey, give me your opinion on this. But just it's a little rude.
Yeah, it's rude.
Advice, you know, I mean, that's never welcomed.
I mean, I'm always open for like constructive, how do you say, constructive criticism, you know? Yeah, I'm always open for it, like whatever. But when you're just like, because I told him to leave me alone. Oh, you're a fucking moron. You think I'm fucking obsessed with you? You fucking dumb bitch, and this and that. I'm like, wow. Yeah, I'm like, wow.
When he said, "You think I'm obsessed with you?" You've just told him.
As he's coming in the chat with 10 different names. Why do you think I'm obsessed with you?
He does that. Like, I blocked him. He's like, and then he comes in with another sock account. He's like, you blocked me? I was like, yes, but thank you for letting me know that's you. And I blocked him again, you know. Hi, Rom. How are you?
I'm all right. Where's the guy that asked me about curry last night?
Oh, Richie Looks. No, he's not here tonight. No, he's not here.
Tonight?
No.
Yeah, we were talking about peri peri sauce. So, and you must have been talking about peri peri sauce or something last night.
Maybe the hot chili or something. I'm not sure what it was.
Hot chili, hot chili's peri peri.
He's a little hard to keep.
Yeah, that's from Nando's.
Yeah.
You hear me? I could strangle him. I really could. I could go down and there's a man outside, and the guy drives him insane.
Yeah.
And he does it on purpose. I'll have to try and see if I can record this. He'll hop around in front of him, and then as soon as he gets near him, he'll fly off and then fly to the nearest. And so this happens all day long, and it drives him around.
I'll be back soon, right? You talk with your friends. I've got some things to do, right?
Oh, okay,
you talk with your mate. I'll be back soon, yeah. I'll be back in another. Maybe give me another half an hour, or maybe 45 minutes or so.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
And nice meeting you, Ramesh.
Nice meeting. Call me Ram.
Oh, Ram. Okay,
Ram.
Or Rambo.
Ram's my nickname. People call me Ram in Sri Lanka. My uncle calls me Ram in Sri Lanka, so yeah.
All right, Ram. Good meeting you, dude.
Good meeting you too.
Bye.
I'm the nice guy. I'm always the nice guy.
Yeah, he's a
I'm never like those freaks outside. Those freaks who try to mess around with women. I'm not that type of guy.
No, I don't think so. I've met you a few times in chat, Ram.
He's very respectful. Yeah.
He is a lovely lad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But there you go. You've got all the compliments you're going to get now, Ramesh.
Give that great chat.
All right. Yeah. All right. I'll be back in another 45 minutes to 1 hour or so. All right.
Okay.
So you guys talk ahead. Don't worry about me. You just go ahead and talk.
Okay.
All right, good.
We're worrying about you right now, pal. We need you back.
Yeah. Here. Oh, come here. Did Trump win? I think he did, didn't he?
Yeah, he won. Yeah, he won.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won. Jedi Miller.
What is that?
Oh no, Jedi. Someone said the return of the Jedi Miller. I don't know what that Jedi is. I don't know. Jedi Miller. No.
I don't know what that is. Is it they're talking shit about you too? See, it's like these people are they're like so invested in other people's lives, like, dude, like get your own
most
life,
of these channels are about, right? Most of these channels on here, if they don't have someone to fight with, to go back and forth with, and a lot of them are all in on it too. You have like 4 or 5 people fighting, but really they talk, and it's just all like a show to put on for people. It's really stupid and pathetic.
Yeah.
You know, they just can't go live and have any content, talk about a topic or nothing. They got to be fighting with people, looking up people's families, and dumb shit.
Yeah, I hate that. The whole doxing shit, like.
Yeah, it's coming moves.
You know, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I'm not innocent of it. I've done it, but just I like taunt people with it. Like earlier, you know, I was just taunting people, but I won't go as far as to like put their shit out there. But no, just know that I know that you know. Just know that I'm watching you. You know.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Juanito. How are you? Because like I feel like some people, because they're behind camera and they're, you know, on the internet, they feel like they're untouchable. You know, like that needs to stop. You know.
You see, if someone don't say to your face what they'll put online, do you know what I mean? Or if their family would see it, my family fucking know me. Do you know what I mean? I raised my daughters; they know me very fucking well. So if anyone went to my daughters and my family and they go, yeah, and yeah, so you must have deserved it.
See, look at Fred's telling us he's mad at me because I won't go on a date with him. How fucking pathetic can you be?
Wow.
You know?
So that's 2 women, and this woman.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think it's the same guy, but like she's going through the same motion, you know, like these guys. Yeah.
So little Miss Esther F Ups had the same problem with somebody.
She's having the same problem. Yeah.
Yeah, there's weird. A lot of thirsty, desperate men on here. There's so many. I never seen the most thirstiest. I've been in a lot of genres, right? I've never seen so many thirsty, desperate fucking men in my life.
Women too. I've seen a few of them. I've seen quite a few.
Women too. Yep, you're right. But the
Yeah,
men are
that's
the
true.
worst.
Yeah, I'm not, let's not let the lads take all the heat on this one. Women too, and I've Jesus, I've seen it. I mean,
I've seen it too.
oh my God.
Yeah, they do the most, right? They do the most, and it's like,
The
I mean,
desperation is just rolling off them. Like
Hey,
from over here, Jesus Christ, like it's bad. I mean, just to please somebody inform people that YouTube is not a dating app.
yeah.
It really isn't. It's
shit.
social media.
And it's not a good dating app because like these people don't live near you, number one, right?
That's true.
Like these people are not near you. They're all around the world, all around different countries. How the hell could you have a relationship with someone in another country or 4 states away? It's not going to happen. So you're going to ruin your friendship, the friendship that you do have.
Yeah.
It's going to get ruined. So why even go down that road? It's a terrible idea.
It is. I agree.
Yeah, I agree too. I mean, I
get people are human, right? I get people are human and things happen. I get that, right? But you gotta kind of like these thirsty ones that are just out there looking for it. And wait, is there another guy here, another girl there? Where I need somebody right now. Like those people are brutal.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Can anybody find me?
Yeah, babe, but they're looking for love in the wrong places,
Yes, love in all the wrong places.
Yeah.
Go to a gay bar or something. I don't know. The women's side of things is certainly not working out for them. So I don't know.
Yeah, maybe just switch hitter. Join the other team.
Yeah, shake things up a little bit. Go crazy.
Exactly, go crazy. No shit. Like, wow. I just trip out. I trip out,
And I don't think how they realize, and I'm sure some people have met from other countries, right? In other states, that does happen. But majority of the time, no. You're going to end up fighting with the person, hating the person. You're never going to meet them. It's just ridiculous. Like,
and then we have them catfishes too, right?
Yeah,
I hate that shit.
Most people dear. Catfishes. Most people like. I've seen so many people come in chats with like fake avatars and all kinds of crazy stuff. They'll say they're 30 years younger and the dude's like in his 60s and he's acting like yeah, I just rode my Harley, man. It's like, no, you rode your wheelchair down the hall.
Yeah, your mobility scooter.
Yeah, mobility scooter reading the funny papers.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I was slagging somebody over that the other day. I can't remember who it was. Oh, it was Outlaw. I was slagging Outlaw. That's who it was. Just me.
There was this bald guy who was wearing who had an avatar one time in my chat for the longest time with someone with long hair. And one of the, I guess he became friends with some lady in the chat, and she's like, "You don't have no hair." He's like, "I had it 10 years ago. It's a 10-year-old picture."
God,
he's like, "That's my real hair," but it's like you don't have it no more. Why don't you put a picture? If you're gonna put a picture of yourself up, right? Put one that kind of looks like yourself now, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you could put an old picture up. It doesn't really matter. But if you're coming on here for the dating game thing, like looking for love, if you're playing that game, use something that looks like yourself at least,
right?
Or vaguely resembles you.
Yes, or vaguely resembles you.
That shit. Yeah. And then we have these tryhards like Abe, like, I'm a cop. Like, okay, who cares? Stop.
Oh, they're a cop?
He's a cop. He swears up and down. We're like, okay, well, whatever.
And that's going to make you like him more. Like, well, how shallow is that? You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm a cop, but okay. So what's that mean? Like,
everybody shut up.
Yeah, maybe they think it's going to give them some power. Like, oh, they're going to be scared of me or they'll like me or respect me. I'm a cop. Like, no, not really.
You got it. Yeah, you got it right down to the bare bones of it. He's got this desperate need, bless him, to be liked by everybody and accepted, and and to be thought of this as this great guy. And
no one's gonna like everybody. Listen, I don't care who you are. There's always gonna be people who like you and people who hate you. Yeah, I don't care who you are. And it's just the way it is.
Exactly. Yeah. But he inflicts himself on people. You know what I mean? And it's always all about him. Every live he goes on, every panel he goes on, he completely
makes it about him. Yeah.
Yeah, he makes everything about him and dragging up shit that was like, I don't even, I'm out and I have to leave because I just get so annoyed with him.
Yeah,
And
he irritates me too. Like, no,
oh,
we're not doing
Is
that.
he young? How old is he?
He's
no,
like 42,
or,
I think he is. Something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
42. But he tries really hard for people to like him, but he comes off like very condescending, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I can't stand people like that, you know? Like, if he were just to go and just hang out, just be cool with everybody, I think, you know, he'd be all right. But because, like Wicked said, he makes everything about him, and it has to be, everybody has to talk about him, and he, like, derails the whole conversation. And
yeah,
that shit's annoying, dude. It's really annoying, you
yeah.
know?
And at the 10th time of hearing the same thing, you're kind of going,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah, I really just don't give a shit. I can't, you know, all my shits are gone. I don't have anything.
Not only that, think about this. Not everybody's built for talking to people on live streams, right? Some people, cut people off, or they're self-centered. All they do is talk with themselves, or not everybody knows how to talk or have conversations with people. Like somebody
Exactly.
like this character that you're talking about seems like he wants to be in the middle of everything. He cuts people off. So he's going to be about himself, telling the same stories over and over. Yeah, it gets boring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know what? I like that's like a common problem that these people have, right? Because even like with Shift too, like she has to make it about herself all the time. This guy Junior is like, oh, you know, your friends don't want to talk to me because of you. Like maybe you have to become like a more approachable person, you know? Because I mean, fuck, that has nothing to do with me, you know?
Wait a second. Do you not find that why is he coming to your friends? What if he was a decent guy, your friends would be chatting with him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, good point.
Why is he coming to try and come to your friends and then probably speak badly about you to your friends, which is kind of fucking hell for him. You know what I mean? He hasn't come near me. He's never spoken to me or even tried to. But if he ever did, and he ever spoke badly of you, well, there's only one way that conversation's going to end.
Exactly.
And bad,
Or maybe if he showed some respect to you, maybe your friends would like him and want to chat with him or something.
Yeah, exactly. It works both ways.
Yeah. Like I said, when you're a good person, people gravitate towards you, you know?
Yeah.
And that's his issue that he's so like I don't know, he's just like very arrogant and very like I don't know, I can't even explain that guy, but he's not a very
is he like a bragging type?
Well, I can't say he acts like he's really intelligent and he knows what he's talking about and how he services. He wants to be an instrument for the community and this and that. But first of all, that's not gonna be you if you're disrespectful. First of all, right? And as a man, you should know how to fucking address a woman, right? But no, he's very very berating, like he's fucking dumb, you know.
What does he mean by community? Like he wants to like help kids in his community?
Oh no, he's leading all the people in his.
The Mexican American community, according to him. But we don't like the guys in my community. They're very respectful towards women. You know, he's more like them fucking misogynistic guys that think that they could tell women what to do. You know, like get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to go over well, and people and dudes too. They're not going to. Nobody's going to want their sister talked to like that, right?
Exactly. You know?
No
female cousins and stuff.
Yeah.
No, that man could find himself in a lot of hot water very, very quickly if he keeps carrying on the way he is. Because some brother or husband or uncle is going to have a pain in his face, like if he's constantly harassing women the way he's constantly harassing Baby Love, and they're just going to.
Well, my cousin caught wind of it, right? So my cousin, like all my cousins and his friends and everything, they're like, "What's going on? Why is he bugging you?" So now they're starting to like see what's going on. They're gonna start going at him, and I'm like, really? Like he's not that important, But I mean, they're
just being protective.
Yeah, they're being protective.
Are you all from the same state or something?
California, yeah.
Oh wow! So you guys are from the same state and shit. Wow. Yeah, that's not a smart move. Trying to bully women that are from your state, you might run into one of their cousins or something.
Exactly.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, like now my cousins are like, okay, now they have him, like they're watching him, and he's just stupid. Like I don't know why he's trying to go that far, And I'm like, all you have to do is walk away from me, That's all you have to do.
Oh, he should take my advice right now and. Not even just let it go. Just let it go. Don't get mean and nasty or nothing like that.
It's pointless. Yeah.
And and like maybe a year later you can laugh about it, but when you be nasty and shit like that, it's not good.
And it's like he's trying to top me, like he's like, oh yeah, well I'll get you back. I'm like, there's no need for this
Get
whole
you
back
back.
and forth.
What does that mean though? Get you back?
Like trying to like embarrass me, or his major thing is exposing me. I'm like, exposing me for what? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, don't make sense.
No, just a fool. He's got his little fifis hurt now.
That's obvious.
Yeah, well, people on here get egos, right? You'll get people on here and they get egos, and if their ego gets hurt, they get up in their little fifis and their feelings, and boy, do they act like little kids.
Yeah.
Oh, and sitting in the corner now, pouting, like sucking his thumb.
Put his little dunce hat on, please. Yeah.
Yeah, baby Huey, or like Spanky with the propeller hat.
He's a baby Huey.
Yeah, remember little baby Huey sucking his thumb in the propeller hat and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, that Bugs Bunny and the thing, George. I want to hug him and squeeze him. My very own.
He's like, which way did he go, George?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That's funny.
Oh, it could be just a classic old Fatal Attraction type of crush thing. It could be that.
But yeah, when he first started, I started getting like worried, like kind of scared. I'm like, what the fuck, like, because
I've never. Know where you live, right?
No, he doesn't know where I live.
Good.
But just like the way he started coming towards me, like really strong, and I'm like, whoa, like how far will he go to fucking, try to like hurt me or whatever? Because it's intimidating. I'm not scared of him, don't get me wrong, I'm not scared of him, but it's just like his whole fucking like his little threats that he makes, right? I'm like, dude, you're just taking this way too far.
What kind of threats has he made to you though?
Like
physical ones?
No, not physical, but like, what, like kind of like trying to tell me like, oh, watch, I'm gonna fucking like do this, like I'm gonna expose you, I'm gonna tell people that you're this type of person, which is like, I'm not worried about it because everybody knows who I am and how I carry myself, but he's trying to like feel like he's trying to create like an image.
So he's trying to bullying you into friendship, basically, like
with my friends and shit, like my
connections. Right now, if you hit him up or went in his chats, hey, let's talk, I want to be friends, he would be friends again, correct?
I don't know.
I don't
know.
Would.
I think
the way
he would.
It sounds. I could be wrong though.
I don't know.
Do that because then in his head he think, oh, she wants me. That's what.
My God, that comment that I put right on my post, I was like, oh, just I was securing my mental health. Remember, I put that on my thing.
Yeah.
He goes and he posts, oh, I have her in her feelings and this and that. I was like, what the fuck, like. My life and whatever is going on in my life has absolutely nothing to do with you, like at all. Like how do you insert yourself in my life?
Yeah, imagine even thinking that he like affected your life. Like, no, it's YouTube, man. It's YouTube. Imagine
That's
even
crazy.
thinking that. Like, I'm so much in this person's head. Like,
But that just tells me that's the way he feels about you because you're constantly in his head.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
and that's scary.
That's weird. I mean, you know what? It mightn't be the worst thing, to protect yourself because you live in the same state of, reporting them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's got cousins, and the Mexicans run deep. They got.
Yeah, we do.
I know.
Yeah, and I think he knows that too.
They're like Italians. They stick up for their female family members.
Same.
So
I'd be more coming up against her than I would him.
I don't think he's probably just has a crush on you, right? And he probably's mad that he ruined his friendship with you or whatever, and he wanted to, marry you and secret marriage on YouTube. Didn't work out.
Sorry.
But you see, the thing is, because it's YouTube, you don't know what's these people's heads, and I would always err on the side of caution, especially, and it turns out that it's okay. He just kind of, I don't know, blew it out of proportion, whatever, and he's really not like that, whatever, yada yada yada, that's fine. But I think I might be thinking about reporting him. I certainly would report him to YouTube.
I'm thinking about that too, because it's like it's harassment, right? It is stressful, don't get me wrong, it is kind of stressful, but
And like that is threats. I'm going to expose. That's it. That's threats.
Yeah, because what does he mean by that? Like trying to find your family members or your children? Like, like, those are some bad. If he's listening, like, don't do that stuff, man. That's dumb.
Well, come look for my children. Trust me, my children.
Creepy.
They'll take care of you. They'll take care of you.
But it's creepy also, though, right?
Yeah,
it must
it is
intimidate women. Not that women are scared of them or nothing, but a woman is a woman. You don't know if there's weirdos or rape creepy people that are going trying to rape and kill people. There's a lot of psychos on here, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And there's going to be somebody that came in our chat at one point that was a serial killer or something, right? The odds of
that's happened. That's happened. I don't know if you guys remember last year. I think some lady, she used to be a streamer or something like that. This man got so obsessed with her. I don't know how he got her address, whatever, but he ended up murdering her.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
You know, it's scary. Mm-hmm.
How do you know you're not talking to one now?
No, I'm glad she's on my side, though.
Always, darling. Always.
Yeah.
No, it's true, and a lot of people will give their addresses and numbers to people. They don't know these people in these chats. Like, you don't know who you're dealing with. Some psycho, peeping Tom, a weirdo. You don't know.
Yeah.
Especially if you know you live in the same state. You know.
Yeah, especially if you're asking me to move in with you. I'm just saying, what the fuck?
Yeah, so he can't say he doesn't have a crush on you. You don't ask a woman to move in with you in case you like them.
Yeah,
and he only knew you for a few months. How the hell do you?
Not even. It wasn't okay because again, he would come into my chat, so it's not like we had a friendship or anything like that. You know,
Gotcha.
It was nothing like that. And the way he would address me was like being disrespectful in my streams or in my comments, and I will tell him like, dude, like, well, that's your opinion. Like, to each its own. Just whatever, voice your opinion somewhere else, right? I don't know how he created a relationship out of that. I even made a short like telling him like, dude, get the fuck away, like leave, like don't bother me,
Wow.
And he took that as like I was being cute, I was being flirty towards him. I was like, wow, dude.
It's like,
oh no.
Stage 5 clinger. Stage 5 clinger. Listen, any guy, I'm 46 years old. I'm a normal guy. I'm not going to talk to some woman on here and for a few weeks thinks I'm in love with her. That's crazy.
Not just that.
You don't even know the woman. You don't know the girl at all, right?
Right. And asking me like what it is that he needs to change about himself. I was like, I don't know you. Like, I can't tell
him.
you.
Yeah. You don't know him.
The whole way.
Wow.
Yeah, he seems like a crazy dude. Wow.
Yeah. It's insane. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And it's not like you were even talking to him on that level or nothing, right?
Never.
Just, like what some of the, like I explained before, I knew it like in high school and even now, there's certain guys that will be like, oh, this girl said hi to me and oh, she likes me. No, she's just being polite. Just because someone's nice to you and being polite doesn't mean they want you to move in with them and stuff. It's weird.
Yeah, exactly. But see, not even that. I wasn't like the nicest. I'm nice to everybody. He like for whatever reason, he brought that bad side out of me, And so I wasn't like mean to him. I wasn't like really mean to him, but I was just be straight up with him. Like, I just, we don't click. We
was
just
he
don't
always
click.
confrontational with you? Like, always,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, from the gate.
That's weird, if he had a crush on you, why is he always? Does he think that's going to make a girl like him, being confrontational all the time?
I have no idea. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Even talking about like, oh, I have clippings of your videos and this and that. Like I don't know what clippings he has or whatever, but. Like, why are you even clipping my videos? That's kind of strange in itself, Like,
yeah, clipping them for what? To make a video or something?
Well, I don't know.
I think you got something great. Like, I got clips of your videos. Like, yeah, the videos are up on YouTube. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
I don't see what you think you can do with
it. Like that video that I played right now where he's like, oh, yeah, she's over here crying that her truck broke down. I'm going to expose you for what you are. Like, okay, I have car problems.
Okay, yeah.
Like, really?
Who hasn't had a car or a truck breakdown before? Like, and you put it on YouTube yourself. It's like, why would someone be highly embarrassed of their car breaking down? I'm sure every human on this planet has had their car or truck breakdown at one point.
Exactly. And I remember that day when that happened to me, when the truck broke down, right? He's in my comments. I was streaming live, right? And then whatever fucking the truck shut down. He's like, oh, how are you gonna be streaming that? Your truck broke down, and he's like talking shit in my comments. I'm like, why are you even in my comments, dude? Like, it's especially you're stressed the fuck out, or your fucking car's not moving. You're in the middle of traffic. I don't need to be reading your fucking dumb shit, Like, just go away, dude. But no, he's fucking up. Like, he's a fucking, I don't know.
He's a fagler.
Fucking cockroach, dude. Like, go.
Fagler. I like
fagler.
that. Fatal attraction. Oh yeah. I hope you don't have no rabbits, baby love substance. Good. Don't get any rabbits, please.
No rabbits. No soft furry animals.
No, put it in a pot or something. Yeah, it's just weird. All you gotta hope for is hopefully he finds another woman on here that he that catches his fancy or whatever.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm hoping that shift, like they become really good friends, whatever.
Oh, you can only hope.
Yeah.
They deserve each other, really, truly, they do.
Serious.
But if he pulled that with you, he's probably most likely going to pull that with other women also, because like I said, someone talking to you or just being friendly with you for a few months, you're asking them if you need a place to live, you can come live with me. That's like, where's your self-awareness,
Yeah. Yep.
Like, that's freaky.
Yeah, the girl's going to think you're crazy. She's going to think you're crazy for asking. You sound crazy, like.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I don't know you, but do you want to come? You can live with me if you want. What am I, a puppy? Am I a little Saint Bernard puppy?
Are you adopting me here?
Yeah, it's adoption. My name is Little Orphan Annie. Little Oliver Twist time. I have some more porridge, Sawyer.
Oh my god, he's too much, dude.
You could go on and on and on with guesses of what his mental maladies are. But that would be a long show. Oh,
he's probably watching this right now, stabbing a pillow. Why doesn't she love me? Why doesn't she love me?
Love me, please.
Well, just gonna keep. You're weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Just every now and then, I'm just gonna say. You're weird.
He's probably carving your name in his forehead, right?
Shut up.
Baby love substance.
No, he won't have enough room in his forehead, not unless he's a big dome, a big dome head.
No, he has a pretty big forehead. Watch, let me play the video again. You guys can see him. Hold on. He's not attractive. Like, he's not my type, period. Not attitude-wise, nothing. Like, he's just not my type. I'm like, oh.
Wait, was that guy. Him? Wait, I wasn't really minding because I was sort of doing stuff with the dogs. Was that him in the end of the video?
No, that's my boyfriend now. The one in the middle, he has like the band sign on him. Hold on up. That's
sorry,
him. Yeah, that's. I'm like, he's not my type at all. Hold on.
No, that's not your type. Sorry, dude.
Oh my gosh. Okay, those are my ex-boyfriends. My ex-husband. But I'm like, even the song, like, walk up, man, dude, like, man the fuck up, lady. I wish I could forward this, but okay, here he comes. You'll see him right now. There you go. That's him. Wah, wah, wah.
That's all, folks.
Well, he's got a Star Wars shirt on. Your ex-boyfriends and husbands are like blood in, blood out type of guys, right? Movies and shit. They look like gangbangers and shit. Like, I don't think she's gonna like your type there. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
He's like a little
Ewok. Space Invaders, baby.
I bet you if you went through his own territory.
This Friday, we're doing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
It's like, no, dude, those dudes are all like Mexican gangbangers with fucking high socks and shit, all busted in the prison yards, beating people up. Yeah, I don't think he's into the computer science guys.
Yeah, no.
Star Wars guys.
Sorry, my little Ewok. It's not gonna happen.
Sorry, my little Ewok. No Star Wars convention this year, Luke.
Keep on further down the road, love. Keep going. You're in the wrong place.
Yeah, go further.
Darth Baby loves substance. Darth Baby.
Gosh, no. You know, I hate being mean, but it's like
I'm not laughing at you, sweetheart. I'm just laughing at you.
Yeah, no, he's asking for it. Like, he keeps asking for it, you know, like.
You could reenact that Star Wars scene where Vader and Luke are fighting, and you could be Vader, and it's like, I am not your lover. And you him down. I don't know his name, Junior. I am not your lover.
I won't be.
Oh my gosh.
And it shows the dude in the picture as Han Solo soups you up as Princess Leia, and he's like fly away, and he's sitting on the ground like the Ewok crying. There she goes with Han Solo.
Fuck no. That's that. I mean, I don't feel bad for him. I don't. I mean, I wish.
Hey, Junior, if you're out there, tell Chewbacca I said hi.
Shut up. Oh my god.
We're going to a place of galaxy far, far away. I like the old Star Wars movies. I don't like the new ones. And Junior, if you like the new Star Wars movies, you really got head problems, dude. I hope you're a fan of the old 3 or the old 6, not the new 3.
I don't know.
I disliked the whatchamacallit, the previews for it so much I didn't watch them.
Oh, the prequels?
Yeah, no, the preview. You know not the preview, the trailers, sorry, the trailer. Mm-hmm. I didn't like the trailers for the new ones, so I just never watched them. I like the old ones.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, there's nothing better than the original, you know, like the originals, like. Yeah,
I heard a terrifying thing the other day, and I thought, oh, please God, no. I heard that they were thinking of remaking E.T. I mean,
I hope not.
I hope to God that was such a perfect movie. It doesn't need to be touched by anybody ever.
Right.
That was a great movie right there, and they shouldn't mess with that at all.
Yeah, I know. I mean, could you imagine them try? Oh, it would be just horrible, and it would be all special effects and everything.
Yeah. Like AI and shit. I mean, yeah, AI, right? Yeah.
Yeah, E.T. would have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
With this fucking non-binary. He'd be non-binary.
Yeah, Elliot's pronouns would be he, they, and him.
Yeah, and they'd both be pregnant.
Yeah.
Be like, go home, my home or your home?
Elliot's going home.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was a good movie. They shouldn't touch it. Yeah, I didn't like I never seen the new Star Wars movies, but I seen the reviews and the trailers, and that's all I need to see.
Yeah, same. In fairness, like I just thought, oh God, why do they do this? Do you know what? The only one decent remake that I've seen of any movie is the one that had Lady Gaga in it. You know, A Star Is Born. That wasn't bad.
I never seen it.
It's not. I mean, compared to the Chris Christopherson and what was her name again, Barbara Streisand one, it wasn't bad, you know. But then there was the black and white one before that again, you know. So I kind of try and base them all off the original. But yeah, I have to say, it's not a bad movie. It really isn't a bad movie, and I think it's probably one of the best remakes that I've seen because the rest are horrible. I mean, what was that one? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp. That was weird.
I still haven't seen that one. I want to see it just to see how because Johnny Depp's a great actor, you know.
I love him. I love the man, but I can never get that time back. I'm sorry, Johnny.
It's weird. The Charlie Factory was a weird remake, but I like Johnny Depp. He's got some great movies, but that was weird.
Love him. I love him, but that was one of the most iconic movies for me growing up as a kid, especially around Christmas time.
Right. Yep.
Oh,
yep.
plonk my arse in front of the TV, that and The Wizard of Oz would come on, and I would not move until both was over.
Or what's that one with the you shoot your eye out, kid? The Christmas Story.
Oh, Christmas Story. Yeah,
I love that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll shoot your. Yeah, that's a Christmas Story. Ralphie and all that. The Bumpus's dogs and all that stuff. That's another classic.
Yep. You know, like those are like, do not touch those movies. Leave them alone. You know, they're good as they are already. So
yeah, no,
even Beetlejuice, they ruined Beetlejuice. You know, I still haven't seen the new one, but I'm like, I'm not even trying to watch it. Yeah.
What's it about?
Well, it's like it's Beetlejuice, I guess. And what's your name? The girl, Lily.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, she's an adult now and whatever. You know, I'm like, that's just weird. That's like watching 90210, like the third season.
I hated that show. My girl cousins like that show. I only watched one episode, the one where the kid shoots himself at the party, like he's playing a cowboy hat on. He's playing with his father's gun, and he shoots himself. That's the only episode I've ever seen. But all my girl cousins and my girlfriends used to watch that all the time. Melrose Place.
Melrose Place. I remember that. Yeah.
I hated them shows as a kid.
I never really got into the Beverly Hills 90210. It was just a bit out there, you know, as an Irish kid going to school. And I'm like, fucking school doesn't look like that to me.
That's all fake.
Yeah, I don't know any people who live like that. Sorry, I can't relate, you know. All these kids living these grown-up lives. It was bizarre, like, so I never got into it.
Yeah.
It must be popular for you because it's in your state, right? Baby Love Song.
Yeah, it was very popular. Everybody used to watch it. But I was when that show came out, I was probably like 7, you know. So I don't know. When I was young, I remember being young. My brother and my sister used to be all into it, you know. But they had it.
What year were you born?
82.
You mind me asking? 82. I'm 79, so you're like 3 years younger than me.
Yeah.
I'm older than both of you. I'm 74.
All right, yeah, you got us by a few. That's all. Same generation, though.
Exactly.
Just turned 50, actually. Just turned 50.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you look good for 50, so don't even worry about it, you know?
It's the grand weather over here in Ireland, sure, you know.
The Celtic genes.
Yeah.
I'm half a Mick myself. You know that. I'm half Irish.
Yeah, you'd have good skin too. The only thing is you do need to put on like people think I'm mental when they say, oh, you've got really nice skin. Yeah, sun cream. And what else? Oh, what you no sunscreen. Oh, but what moisture? Just whatever, just sunscreen. Just put sunscreen on. Just put sunscreen on. But even in the winter, what do you use? Factor 50. You know, because COVID's always taking the piss out of me because I'm so white, like, you know, and I am really white. What does he call me? Wonder Bread?
Yeah.
Yeah, my Irish cousins are really light skinned like that. My Italian side are a little darker.
Yeah.
My Irish side are very light.
Oh, yeah. He said, "Were you going as a ghost?" I said, "No, what passes as a ghost? I can see straight fucking through me."
This shit.
Yeah,
no, better getting them tans, right? Like, you ever see these people like they'll go get these tans, and they look orange, or they'll
orange
on them.
Yeah, their hands are all manky looking. They're filthy looking. You know, crazy.
No. I tan quick. Like if I were to if it's hot and I go outside, I tan quick, you know. I'm like dark by the end of the day, you know.
Yeah, well, you got Latino in you, right? Yeah, that's why. But like like I said, I knew this one girl. She was I think she was French, so some European thing. I think she was Scottish and French, and she used to put this tan and stuff on. So one day I'm dancing with her, right? And all of a sudden I walk away and I got all orange stuff on my arm. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I would be hot.
What is this? He's like, I'm like, I was like, he's like, what were you doing? I was like, just dancing with her. He's like, oh, that's her tanning lotion. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
I don't know what would be worse, leaving lipstick or tanning lotion on a man, you know?
Yeah,
that's just nasty.
My arm looked half like brown and orange.
I don't wear that. Sorry, I do my own washing. I do my laundry of my sheets, and I'm not wrecking my sheets for no spray tanner.
This lady must have put it on like caked, like I said, she looked orange. She was a pretty girl too. She didn't need to do that, and she had beautiful white skin. Like, be natural, right? Be who you are. She was just like totally looked orange. It looked weird because she's a white girl, right? So her tanning herself to look orange, it looked like an Oompa Loompa, but she wasn't bad. She was pretty, but picture a pretty Oompa Loompa, like if there is one. If we can find one in the world, but yeah, it was weird. I'm like, why would you wear all that stuff on you? And she got all offended when I asked her, like, what is this? Tanning lotion? I was like, yeah, I put it on me and it makes me tan. It's like, well, it's all over my arm now. Thanks for that.
You're gonna pay for the drug.
Yeah.
Send her a bill.
I'm gonna explain this to my wife now. What the fuck? Like, that's a joke.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's worse, having tanning lotion or a fucking lipstick stain, you know? Because
depending on where the lipstick stain was, I think I might wear the tanning lotion.
They look orange, and it's very abnormal looking. You know,
it's it is very, very strange looking. I just won't wear. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of makeup. I'll wear it, but I wouldn't wear it on a daily basis. You know, that kind of can't. Ooh,
I can't. Foundation, especially.
No.
I feel like it's suffocating me. Like when I put too much makeup on, I can't breathe.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah. I remember the very first time. This is hilarious. I put on a pair of false eyelashes.
No, that's my thing. I do like wearing false eyelashes. You know, I'm over here batting my eyes all the time and shit.
This was funny. Like they were hanging.
The eyelashes.
They were hanging off. Corner. They were popping up. They were popping down.
Yeah. No. Okay, Weekend, have you ever worn eyelashes when it's fucking windy, extra windy?
Yes.
Oh my god. I went out on a date with some guy, right? And I had put eyelashes on it. And when dude, it was super windy. My fucking eyelids kept going up and down. I was like, oh my god, this shit's embarrassing.
Never get it in your eye? The eyelash ever go in your eye?
No, but like it's uncontrollable.
So yeah, I felt like my eyes were wearing mustaches. Do you know that way? Because you can see the eyelash and you know it's not yours, and it feels like there's this big hairy growth thing or eyelid. And I just felt like my eyes were wearing mustaches. And I halfway through the night, I went, "Fuck this!" I just couldn't cope with it anymore.
Can you get a headache from that? You could probably get headaches from that too, right?
Well, eyes were getting workout. You know, I mean, because they felt like they were so heavy.
Yeah, sometimes they are heavy. No, you're not lying. Yeah, especially if I'm tired, like especially my left eye, for whatever, it starts getting like lower, you know. So I hate it. And then when that happens, the glue seems to get like melty or whatever, and now you have your fucking eyelid stuck to the top of your eye, and it's like, oh shit.
Wow.
You know?
That sounds scary. Holy shit.
It's embarrassing.
With that glue.
Hey, there's nothing more scarier, Emery, when you wake up the next week. Say you forget to put you forget to take off the eyelash, right? And you wake up and an eyelash stuck to your elbow or your shoulder or some shit. Right? And you're like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, the pillow.
Little caterpillar.
Yeah.
I always think they're spiders and I'm gone.
Me too.
Fucking drop everything and run. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
That glue, thank God I was born a man, because I'd be really scared if I had to glue something to my eyelid and my eye stuck together like Popeye. I'd be terrified.
Well, I damn near ripped off like all my original eyelashes one time, trying to take off the I like pulled them off too hard. And I was like, oh my god, my eyelashes are gone. So I really had to wear eyelashes after that, but yeah.
You could pop your eyeball out doing that too. Be careful.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh yeah. I used to go to school with a guy who could like bulge his eyeballs on command.
No.
Oh, it was disgusting, and it freaked me out every time he done it. And I was like, please don't. Awesome.
Like you and I cannot be friends.
Oh, he used to do it to me all the time. I was like, I hate you.
He popped his eye out?
He could pop them like till they were out the eyelids.
I know what you mean. Flip them. I know what you're talking about. I knew kids who did that. It was disgusting. They would flip their eyelids. I know just what you're talking about, and that is gross.
I mean, I feel my stomach queasing every time I'd see him. I'm like, oh, he's gonna do it. And he'd wait, and I'd be looking away. I'm not looking at him, but I still had to look to see was he going to do it.
And he'd be sitting there like that.
Yeah. You know, my sister, this is when we were little, right? That's when The Exorcist had just came out. My sister had a fucking thing of like scaring the shit out of me, right? So she used to flip her eyelids. Like she used to flip her eyelids and then fucking stand in the middle of the bed and then she'll start sticking her tongue out like the way Exorcist and fucking spinning around in bed and making that like going like that. I'm like, oh my god, like dude, she used to terrify me all the fucking time. You know, she traumatized me big time.
Something similar with my little sister.
Yeah.
It's a big sister thing. I used to
I guess.
had to be fighting outside. I was like, oh, the banshee is coming. The banshee is coming. She's going to take us. Oh,
Yeah.
Poor child. Terrified under the door. I want Mom. Mom, she'll die if Mom gets up. She'll take Mom and we'll be all dead.
Oh hell no.
Big sisters fucking evil, really, aren't they?
Big sisters are evil. No, you're not lying. And I was a baby too, you know. So, dude, she traumatized the hell out of me.
I have a little brother and an older sister.
Oh, the middle child.
My sister was a lot older than me. My little brother was only 4 years younger than me. So I used to beat the shit out of my little brother when we were little. Do funny things like that, you know. But I would always stick up for him. Nobody else could beat him up, right?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Same. I have 2 sisters, 2 brothers. I'm the oldest. Like I could do and say whatever the fuck I wanted to them, but God forbid anybody else even looked at them sideways, and I was down there throwing faster than a ferret down the leg of a trousers.
Yeah. That's my sister too. My sister too.
Ferret leg of a trousers. But yeah, no, I hear you. I'd stick up for my family always. If somebody, even my little cousins, we'd bust their balls. But if someone fucked up one of our little cousins, we were all coming there to fuck with you.
The whole bunch. That's what my kids are too.
You're gonna have a bunch of Italian, Irish.
The Italians and the Mexicans and the Irish, we're all sort of big families. You know, we all sort of a lot of cousins, a lot of uncles.
Catholics also.
Yeah. Did you know, was I telling you the word gringo? You know where the word gringo comes from?
No, where does that come from?
Gringo means green guns.
Green guns?
Green guns, as in pow pow. Green guns.
Oh, okay.
It was when the Irish left the American side and joined the Mexican side to fight the
Mexican-American War, right?
Yeah. Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and I think they have a celebration. They have one day in Mexico where they celebrate the Irish. And I think
that makes sense. Yeah, you're right.
Gringos, Gringons it was. Found it kind of ended up in Gringos. So if anybody ever calls me a Gringos, I'll say yes I am. Thank you.
Yes, I am. Proudly, huh? Yeah. Sure.
I am. Thank you.
That makes sense.
But the Mexican general, I think at the time,
General Santa Anna.
Yes. I couldn't think of it. He said he'd never seen fighters like the Irish. If he had 1 or 2 or 3 more battalions of Irishmen, like fighters like them, they would have won the war. So they wouldn't give up, and because they had nothing to give up for, because they couldn't go home. They were brought into slavery to America, you know. So go home for. So if they didn't fight for them, they were going to die. If they fought for them, they were going to die. They're going to die anyway, so they may as well fight for something they believed in and die believing in what they were doing was right.
That's right. Yeah.
I studied a lot of Mexican history, especially from like the Aztecs and like Pizarro and Cortez and all them called Pizarro. I mean Cortez up in Mexico. Pizarro was in America. Very fast history.
What is it? It's not the Inquisition. What is it called? During the slave trade, right? The slave trade. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Did you know Zorro was Irish?
Oh, Pizarro?
Zorro, yeah.
Just go Pizarro? Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was Irish. I only found that out a couple of months ago. I was reading something. I was like, no.
What, grandparents or something?
I can't. Do you know what? I can't remember now. I'm going to go back and find it.
He was born in Spain. Maybe his family or grandparents or something.
Yeah, Irish descent, but whatever. I was like, no way.
Probably on his mother's side. But he was a great, Cortez was a great conqueror and a great warrior. And so were the Aztecs. Very fascinating wars in Mexico City or the Caxtacalans taking the Spaniard side against the Aztecs. The Caxtacalans were the Aztecs' enemies, you know.
Yeah.
War back and forth.
Yeah.
And they didn't get along. A lot of the other smaller tribes didn't like the Aztecs because the Aztecs would, like, you know, sacrifice them and shit to beat them up, whatever. So they teamed up with Pizarro when they came over. I mean, yeah, Cortez, not Pizarro.
Yeah. Did you ever see like their what they used to use for beheading those big they don't look sharp. They're
they're
obsidian.
Obsidian.
They're like stones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're Obsidian.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it right. But...
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's it's a crystal. I have it. You can buy it as a crystal and just have it in the house, but it's sharper than diamonds. And
yes, they use the obsidian. They also use stones, but mostly the obsidian because it's very sharp.
Yeah, and it's breakable. It didn't shatter when it clattered off stone or whatever else. Like, but yeah, I mean, they were phenomenal people. The Aztecs, like, they really were. They
had this one weapon was called the atlatl, right? It's the most primitive weapon, but it's very powerful. It's a stick, right? A stick you hold, and then you put this big spear on it, and you like hum it. It goes super fast. Look it up when you get a chance. The atlatl.
Like through like kind of like a bamboo stick where they throw the little needles through the.
No, that's like a blow dart. No, that's like a blow dart. No, the atlatl's different. You got to look it up. It's like this weird little stick. It's two sticks. One stick you hold it, and then there's the spear, the long spear, and you put the long spear into the end of the stick and you throw it. It looks weird, but it's massive. Okay. It's insane. The velocity and it's pretty accurate too.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Pretty accurate.
Well, the Aztecs they were like an advanced indigenous civilization, you know. They did like their contributions are crazy. Like even like they had dentists back then, like for the Aztecs. You know, they would use like crystals or whatever, like little stones for
They were very good astronomers also with the stars and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Farmers. Well, I mean, what they had to do to make that land fertile and everything, like that was impressive.
Well, yeah, because we're the visit Tenochtitlan, it's what it's called, right? It's actually built like on like it's like wet
water. It's built on water, Tenochtitlan. I used to be the capital of Mexico, so that was Mexico City, right? Actually,
yeah,
it wasn't Mexico City. It used to be. Well, how do you say it?
Tenochtitlan.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they had causeways. Matter of fact, when the Aztecs trapped, they tricked the Spaniards of coming into the city. When they got them in the middle, when the Spaniards had to get away, they had to fight all the way up that causeway. It was crazy.
Wow.
Canoes on each side of you, fucking humming shit at you. It was nuts.
Yeah.
Crazy war.
Well, wars are crazy, aren't they? Wars are absolutely crazy, you know?
Yeah, Tecumseh Sherman said that war is hell, and it's true.
It is. I'm hoping now with Trump in now that he'll do as he said and he'll end the wars.
Yes, let's hope he avoids these wars, stops all these little kids from getting bombed. We don't go to war with Iran because someone's going to use a nuke one day, right? Things get made to be used. I'm a student of history. I've studied history my whole life. Every weapon that was ever made was used at one point. And so let's hope to God a nuke is never used. It's going to destroy the freaking planet.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he was talking about this, I think the day before yesterday, they were interviewing him and he's like, oh, see, so my whole plan is to deneutralize or something like that, you know? Get rid of, he wants to get rid of all the nuclear weapons, you know, like every country has to come to an agreement to just not use them because, I mean, that's going to be our end, you know? So he has these thoughts in mind, like he has like, you know, a set
goal what he wants. Do that. That's a great idea, and that would be great, but no one will ever do that, though.
No.
North Korea and a lot of these countries would never give up their nukes, sadly. You know?
Yeah.
Mankind, humans in general, I don't care what nationality, what the fuck you are. Humans in general are no good, right? Not all of them. There's good people out there, but there's more bad people than good and more psychopaths.
Right.
Yeah.
And then in power, it's even worse, right? Because they feel like they're untouchable, like I said.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Those Kim Jong-il characters and stuff. Those people in power. You think they want to lose power?
They feel like they're in your head. They feel like they're in your head. Like, you know, they're playing around. They're playing around inside your mind, and telling you, "Oh, do this, do that, do this, do that," without you, like, knowing. Without
Yeah.
you knowing you're doing something, they just speak in your head, like they talk in your head, they talk in your mind.
Like brainwashing, you mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
like that, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a whole media and everything, you know, like that's what they do to us, you know?
Yeah, the Kim Jong Un and them like to brainwash. But my thing is, right now you have Israel and Lebanon, Iran. You have Ukraine, Russia. You got China, Taiwan, North Korea, South Korea. All these wars are going to pop off.
I know, right? I know. When Trump's president, that's what's going to happen, right?
I hope not. I hope.
No, I think I don't think. I think he's going to take us out of Ukraine for sure. You know.
I hope so. I hope so. As my friend's son, he's in the army and he's just been sent off to Iraq on the peacekeepers, and you know, I'm like, we shouldn't be doing this. We're a neutral state, you know. I don't want to see anybody's child going off to war.
Yeah.
You know, to fight some fat rich bastards war that their children are never going to see a front line. Their children are never going to see a weapon.
Exactly.
Harm.
I even heard something today about abortion.
Banning Trump's trying to ban abortions, but look at the way I see it with Kamala Harris. She was allowing like the abortion to be taking place even up to the 9th month. You know, I'm like that's
He wasn't going to ban. He left it up to the states. That's what they did. They basically made it a state thing, like, you know, whatever your state wants to do.
Yeah.
You know, it goes. That's what they did. So the local people in their state will vote, right? If they want it or they don't want it or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough. Leave it to the people to decide. That's
leave it not to the people. Leave it to women to decide what they're going to do with their body. You know?
Leave it to the women. Yeah, leave it to you guys.
But I'm saying,
if you guys don't want the baby, do what you do.
What if that's not? What if you're the father? What if you got a girl pregnant today and she told you, I wanted to abort the baby? Wouldn't you have a say? I think it takes two to make a baby. Yes, the woman carries the baby. Yes.
Well, yeah, no,
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. But
I mean, I do get your point, but I mean, like, what I'm saying is, like, ultimately, it's like the woman's body. Like, the woman's gonna go through some major changes through her pregnancy. You know,
very true, and that's why I would say to people, think before you make decisions. But I agree, if some woman got raped, right, or she's gonna die or something, I'm for all right, no problem. I get that to save the woman's life. But it's just a guy and a girl want to go fool around and they get pregnant or whatever. Just to go kill the baby. I'm a Catholic. I don't believe in that.
That's irresponsible. Yeah, that's a sin, right? That in itself, it's a whole sin. That's how I see it. Yeah.
That's a sin altogether. That's a sin altogether.
But like, okay, now, like I'm saying, Kamala Harris was allowing for abortions to be taken up to the 9th month. That's a human life already, you know?
Yeah, it's a human life, big time.
Yeah.
How could 9 months? I mean, if you know, if somebody's going to have a termination, I hate the word abortion. If somebody's going to have a termination, it generally happens within the first 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Because they know immediately.
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, if a woman is going to have a termination, they generally will have it done within the first 10 weeks because, you know, of whatever situation they're in. If you leave it any longer, the chances are that they won't. And then the problem therein lies when they do have this child, that child is hated.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and it's treated horribly and it's dragged up. It's not loved. It's got a horrible life.
But it could have a chance, though. What if I'd rather give the kid a shot to live because he could get adopted and find a good home.
I get it. But the thing that annoys me is all these, you know, lifers, they're standing, oh, this is murder. Okay, so who's going to be around to help with this baby when it's born? Oh, you're on your own. You know? Nobody gives a shit about the actual child once it's born. But you know, when it's in your belly,
the child.
Yeah. But when it's in the woman's belly, growing, then oh no, everybody loves this child and it's born. Fuck that, you're on your own, So yeah,
well, I respect everybody's opinions, and obviously my opinion's a lot different. I believe that once you the next day after you have sex and you're pregnant, that's a life right there.
It's conception.
It's ready to be born and all that. And I believe I can't stomach baby killing doctors personally.
Yeah.
I've always hated abortion.
I couldn't stomach that either. I couldn't.
Very
stomach
sick.
That.
Like I said, I would be in favor for it. Like I said, if a woman's sick or she's gonna die in childbirth or something like that, or the woman gets raped, I understand
or incest and shit like that. In those cases, I agree.
Shit like that, incest, stuff like that. But just two people going out and it's just like, well, give the baby up for adoption then, or something.
Yeah, I feel like people who do that, they have to like somehow face some consequences and not being the baby, like everybody, like they're moving so irresponsibly nowadays, there's like, oh, just take the after pill, just whatever, but yeah, like as soon as that baby's conceived, that's already a human life,
Yeah, like picture us when we like our parents, right? The day after them just getting rid of us. We wouldn't be us right now, right? A human being with a soul.
We wouldn't be in this world right now if it wasn't for them, brother. We wouldn't be inside this world if it wasn't for them. We wouldn't be here right now. We'd be dead.
Yeah. I do feel a little bit differently. I think I've seen a few different perspectives from women in Ireland. So I do feel quite differently about that.
We can't be friends, Wicked Moon.
No, I mean we could agree to disagree, but no, okay. The whole ban too, like the way I see it, it's gonna be back. Like back in the 50s, how they were having like those illegal
back alley abortions.
The back alley abortions. Yeah, a lot of women are gonna put themselves at risk in that manner.
Well,
and that's dangerous.
Something to help them. I agree with you there. There should be something to help those types, so they don't have to go do the back alley stuff and die or something.
But then we're back to the same thing. This is what I've been saying for years. It's an argument in a circle. It's just going to you don't really get any resolve, because then if you say, oh, we don't want these women going to these back alley clinics, well, then you have to open up a clinic for terminations.
That's true.
Do you see? So you can't really have one without the other. But I do believe that any woman that's going to have a termination needs to be counselled first. All options need to be explored and explained. And if that's not done, that woman is going to end up suffering serious mental health issues for the rest of her life. I've seen it. I've seen it all. I mean, I've seen another young girl years and years ago in Dublin. Bless her. Every time I think about her, I get sad. Her parents were just a nightmare, like a real nightmare.
There's this psychologist. I don't know if you heard of him. Remember that quote that I put by Gabor Mate, right?
Oh yeah.
How he talks about like even like when the child's in the womb, right? Say for example, there's a couple, right, and the man's abusing the woman, like all of that trauma, the baby's actually taking it in himself, so that's why we did, like there's kids that are born depressed already because of the whole situation during the pregnancy.
People don't think don't think that child is taking in all that fear. If the mother is feeling that fear and that terror, that child is feeling it as well, and that child is not going to come into this world in a good note. You see them as these sweet little angels, and they are, bless them, every one of them that's born, but they've already got the weight of the world on their shoulders.
And I could attest to that, like honestly, like with my children, right? Because when I was with their father, he was very abusive towards me when I was pregnant with the middle one, right? And he, like, now that he's in his 20s already, I could tell like the difference between him and the younger one, because my younger pregnancy, like he spoiled me, he took care of me, pampered it, and everything. Different pregnancies, my 20-year-old, he suffers from depression. Like he's like really depressed sometimes. Like it's kind of hard to take him out of that.
Do you think that means like if a guy's beating a pregnant woman, so that baby's getting that energy, so that kid's gonna be like depressed and stuff?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's actually well documented. Like I mean,
it's proven.
Children experience everything because they can hear from a very early age in the womb. you know, and
Yeah.
so they hear everything. That's why they recognize, they calm down when they hear mommy and daddy's voice, supposing that they're the voices that are around the baby the most.
Yeah.
But especially the mother's voice, you know,
Yeah.
and noises.
The energy, they feel it, you know, they
Yeah.
feel loved, or they feel like they're being neglected, or they feel like, you know,
Yeah.
Good
they
point.
feel
'Cause the
everything.
mother's feeling that, right? So
Yeah.
he's part of the baby's part of the mother. That's a
Yeah.
good point. I never thought of it like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Babies are with two fears, loud noises and falling. And if you ever see a baby, a brand new baby, if you kind of dip them quickly, their arms will fling out and out to the side, like, oh, I'm falling. They're the only two fears babies are born with.
Yeah.
But you'll notice a baby that's been in a family of abuse, they're very different. They're afraid of everything, you know.
Yeah.
Like
Or
very
their
selfish.
self, like with my son, his, like, sometimes he gets so down on himself, like his self-worth, you know. He, like, just today I found a letter, like, oh shit, okay, I'm gonna cry. I found this letter that he's writing to himself, right? He's like, dude, I've been a piece of shit since I was born. And I was like, dude, like, I never knew he was experiencing that, you know. And he's like, I wish I was dead, and this and that. And I'm like, I know that all stems from, like, when I was pregnant with him and his dad, you know, because all those emotions I felt during that time, you know. And it's like, he's always been like the calmest one, but I could tell, like, he was like more standoffish, you know. I was like, dude, yeah. And we don't fucking pay attention to shit like that. We're like I tell his girlfriend, right? Like, everything that you're fighting with him, and you guys are going back and forth. Like, the baby's like really, he's being receptive of all that, you know.
Oh yeah, absorbing it up.
Exactly. So he's gonna grow up feeling like it's his fault that you guys are fighting.
Yeah.
You know, you guys can't be doing that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I was thinking how crack babies. Remember the women doing drugs, and the little kids were born addicted to crack and stuff.
Yeah.
It breaks my heart. You know, I don't know. I don't know any crackheads, and I don't know if there is any around here. I'm sure there probably is, but, well, maybe not. It is County Clare.
You're right about that, Rich. You're quite right about that, Rich.
But, you know, these little babies, I see it on TV when they come into the world. Oh, God love them. The screams, you know, because they're withdrawn, and my God.
Yes, that's crazy, huh?
They got to stay in the hospital
Their little
longer, right?
don't even survive it. Some of them don't even survive. You know,
Really?
some of them die and stuff. Like, why the fuck would you do that to a little baby? You know, again, if you're in that position, I'm sorry, but termination, you're unequipped to raise a baby, like, in the womb, and then give it to somebody else. Like, do you know that way? I mean, I just can't.
That's heartbreaking.
You're unstable to do such a thing. You're unstable. That's what it is. You're unstable to look after it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very sad. You know, we actually done a poll here in Ireland. Sorry, I don't.
No, go ahead.
I promise I won't talk anymore.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Done a poll in Ireland. We were talking to you know, the junkies on the street, mostly in the cities, Dublin, Cork, and whatever. All the junkies and the drinkers on the streets, and the homeless people, and all that kind of thing. And you would, like, these people don't choose to live their lives like that. There's always a reason behind why somebody's on the streets, or why they turn to. And I'm not saying it's an excuse either. Many have had terrible lives and turned out absolutely perfect, but not everybody has.
Yeah, no, you're right. Usually those people have Tara stories about growing up or something.
Yeah. What was it? 94% sexually assaulted and abused as children.
Wow, 94%.
Wow.
That's terrifying. It is terrifying. So, you know, when I look at you can't, you know, I always felt bad for these people, because I knew that there had to be
an underlying issue. Yeah,
no little girl or little boy wants to grow up to be a junkie or a drunk.
Well, see, and then I'll go back to what I was telling you earlier. All of that, like that trauma from when you're a child, right? All the experiences that your parents were having, and you being present, that's what leads, like, that's what the doctor is saying, right? All of that leads to addiction, you know, and shit like that. And I was like, wow, you know,
absolutely,
Addiction to drinks, stuff like that.
It's just so sad. So, whereas I might be, you know, I understand it, but you know, I have to say I do agree with terminations for women if they need them. You know, I don't agree. I don't agree with it as contraception.
Contraceptive,
Don't get me
yeah.
wrong. You know, I don't think that every time you go out and you have unprotected sex, you go, oh, I have an abortion.
Abortion.
You know, I don't believe in it as a contraception. You know what I mean? But I
Right.
do think if there's something that's happened and you're really in the wrong situation and the wrong partnership, whatever, and it's your only way maybe of getting away from this person because they won't let you go if you have the baby. You know,
Yeah,
so
that's true.
yeah,
That's
so,
true.
I do believe in termination. So there you
Yeah.
go.
No, that's a good point though. It's true, you know, like why bring a child into that life, you know? It is kind of
Oh yeah,
fucked up. Mhm.
yeah. As I said,
Well, if the baby's going to be, like you said, born on all these drugs and be all like crippled out, but if the
Mhm.
baby's going to be born healthy, my opinion is find like a home for him or something. But if the baby's going to be born all withdrawn on drugs and a missing arm and all that stuff, yeah, it's a tough
Mhm.
one. As a Catholic, I struggle with that.
yeah,
That one, me, I struggle with that one because I don't like no abortion stuff. But I
Yeah,
do
I mean
sit
because
back and
children
think,
are
well,
innocent. Yeah,
yeah, but I
children are
sit back
innocent.
and think, I do think on situations like that, like, all right, what if this baby's going to be born and he's going to be have one leg, one eye, and have all these
Mhm.
problems?
yeah,
That's always a tough one for me.
But like
yeah.
if you think about it, Emery, like okay, so okay, you're like because I'm Catholic too, so I understand your belief, right? So Catholics they have that whole thing of like they remain married even regardless of whatever the situation they stay together, but
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like crippling for the child as well, you
Yep,
know, because
absolutely.
it's like yeah they're living a fucking like a horrible life, and it's I
Mm.
mean living without an arm is kind of the same thing as like living without your parents' love, you know.
Oh yeah,
So yeah,
work.
it's yeah,
True,
it's
but
it's
they
kind of
shouldn't get
weird.
married. They shouldn't get married if they're going to get
Hmm.
divorced. Then I know easier
That's
said
true.
than done, but
Yeah.
people are. I don't believe if you get married, don't marry someone in case you know you want to marry that person. But I
Hmm.
Yeah.
get the dude's abusive. Like, all right, divorce has always been divorce all the way back, even in the old days. If a good guy was beating his wife bad, even in the
Hmm.
1300s, like a woman
Yep.
could go get a divorce, go to her family, say,
Hmm.
hey, he's beating me, and they could go get a divorce.
Yeah.
Nowadays, if the guy like kills the woman and shit, there's some sick dudes out there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
See,
So,
I trip out that my grandparents were married. Well, they got married and they stood together till like my grandma passed away. They had 10 children, right? But my grandfather was like a like really bad alcohol user. You know, he's like a drunk, complete drunk. You know, so my grandma, she lived the whole life of abuse too. You know, and
Yeah.
it's like, but they stood together. They no matter what, like they never left each other. You know,
good God
Was
so
your
bless.
was your
yeah.
granddad in the wars by any chance? Was he in any of the wars? Did he fight in any of the wars?
I don't know, to be honest with you. And I don't know in Mexico. I really don't know the history up there. But um, I know that he was an orphan. I know he was abandoned. You know,
That's him.
so
Oh,
yeah. So he didn't
Because
have like
both your
yeah
grandparents from Mexico?
both of them.
Okay.
So it's strange because like I don't know. It's a weird story with them because I know my grandma was a sorry fucking my grandma was an orphan. My mom's mom was an orphan, right? My grandfather had his parents, but from what I know from the history, my great grandfather was abusive towards my grandfather. So that's why he grew up to be an alcoholic, you know? All that
Oh,
trauma there. Yeah.
well,
It's
your
crazy.
family,
Like,
you might have had
mhm.
a relative in the Mexican American War or
I'm
some.
sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And the only reason why I asked that because when both my granddads they fought and they were in the RAF, they fought in the war, and
Hmm.
when they came back, they were, serious, post
Yeah.
traumatic stress disorder and serious drinkers. But back then, nobody knew what it was, and they just thought,
Called it
they must
Yeah.
live,
melancholy.
Well,
know.
I'm pretty sure somebody had to have been in the war because they lived in where the Mexican American War started, right? Which was like Chihuahua, Mexico, you know? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's right next to Texas, so I'm pretty sure somebody was involved.
probably.
The only thing with our family is that we don't I don't know why it's like a weird thing, like we don't talk about the past, you know? I don't
Okay.
know if they have like some kind of shame or I don't know what it is, but like there's certain things that nobody knows about the family, you know? Like
Wow.
we have family members that have disappeared for years. Like nobody knows what happened to that side of the family. Like it's so weird sometimes, and it's
Oh,
like a rabbit hole asking about it. You know. So
Yeah.
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. Families can be very mysterious, trying to, unravel time
Mm-hmm.
back through
Yeah.
it. It can be fun. It can be very eye-opening. Like,
Yeah, I would love to know all that, but like now my older aunts and my grandparents they're gone, So
That's
it's
why you
like
got to learn the history from them when they're alive. You ask the older
exactly.
family members questions and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's up, Ma Brad, Hunter?
Hi,
My
Mara.
grandfather was in World War II. My
Mm-hmm.
grandfather was Irish. He was in World War II. He was murdered though in 1973. They shot him
oh,
back
Oh,
of the head.
oh
oh,
no,
Yeah,
bless
yeah.
him. I'm
he was,
sorry to.
but I have
Yeah.
his flag. I have his flag from the war.
Where was he
Mm-hmm.
shot?
In Providence, Rhode Island, in the head.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
Oh,
That's
oh,
crazy.
Yeah,
no.
he walked up the stairs and he turned to the left and they shot him right in back of his head. He didn't even know what hit him.
oh,
Oh
Well,
man.
that's good for him. He didn't know what hit him. I'm glad that
Yeah,
he did coming.
yeah, he
Yeah, it
wasn't
was like
tortured
extra.
or nothing.
Yeah.
The other guy was tortured. His boss was tortured and like strangled with piano wire in his
Oh
belt.
my
No, his
gosh.
belt.
Oh,
Yeah, they
gee.
strangled him with his belt. My
that's
grandfather wasn't supposed to be working, so he came in uh,
Mm-hmm.
and he walked up the stairs, and I guess they must have heard him opening the door. The other guy hid behind the wall, and he walked up and they shot him in the head and probably kept strangling the other guy.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
Wow. And
Mm-hmm.
like, is it okay to ask who was it that murdered them, or?
I don't know. We don't know. I'd love to know and find out. I could give him a
Mm-hmm.
visit or visit their grandkids, but no, I don't know. We don't know who
like
killed him.
maybe give him a visit and give him a knock on the door and tell him, hey, I heard you knocked down one of my family members. Now I'm gonna knock you out.
Right.
Ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
no,
awful.
we don't know who killed him.
Granny.
It's still an unsolved mystery to this day, unsolved murder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your poor granny, God love her. She must have been just beside
She wore
herself.
black. She wore black for a whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
All
devastating.
black. Because they were
Yeah.
like a devout Irish Catholic family, right?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
all black. They had 7 brothers and sisters. It took a real toll on my family. It was
Yeah.
before I was born, though. But
I can imagine. Jesus, that's
Understandably.
awful. It was only a year before I was born. That's awful. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
Even now,
shit happens.
I have a little nephew that
Mm-hmm.
died from leukemia. Who's only 14, and
Jeez.
now
oh,
he's got
Oh
no
man.
life anymore. He's got no life anymore. He's got
Yeah.
nothing, and now I was an emotional wreck, and Sam was his parents. His
Yeah.
parents and all the family were emotional wreck.
yeah. I
Yeah,
can
no,
imagine.
I could just imagine. Like when I think about
So,
shit like that could happen to my kids, you don't even know how much torture I put myself through.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know how I would move on without my children, I couldn't.
yeah.
no,
Mm-hmm.
either do I. I mean, yeah, I don't know how you come back from something like that. And the
Mm-hmm.
I know,
parents that
right?
do, I find them amazing
Yeah.
people. They've got the grace of God to do it,
Mm.
because that's the only way you could get through it.
Plus
Because
the
I don't
Hindus as
like,
well. The Hindus as well.
Mm-hmm.
The Hindus.
yeah,
They're all Hindus.
My friend,
All
my
my
and
friend's
all my
mother,
family side are Hindu.
Yeah.
my friend's mother
My dad's
lost
side.
2 sons. She's 71 years old. One of
Mm.
her sons died of a kidney problem. Her other son was
Oh,
murdered 5 years ago.
Oh
yes.
She
man.
lost both of her sons.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, the same thing with my mom's brother. They were her baby brothers, right? One of them died of AIDS in '93, I think it was, right?
oh,
When
yeah.
he passed away, I remember he was asking for my other uncle that was in the hospital. He had like I guess like a gallbladder, something. It ruptured.
Oh
So
God.
they were both asking for each other, and nobody wanted to tell them that they were both in the hospital dying. So
Wow.
like my uncle passed away in December, and then 5 months later, my other uncle passed away. I felt like my mom was gonna go nuts. Like literally, she was losing her mind. Like honestly, because those are her baby brothers. But
Oh God.
I had never seen like a woman so strong. And my grandma, like I don't remember her crying, nothing. She just took it. She just stood there and she just prayed all the time.
Yeah.
And she accepted it, and I was like, well, I would have gone nuts, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Must have
no.
been a woman of faith. She must have been very
Yeah.
religious.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way you get through stuff like that. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people is through
But
faith.
sometimes, yeah,
Mhm.
sometimes you gotta have faith also in God, because He can also bring you through this.
Yep.
Because you know how all the Jews hit Him on the
Mhm.
cross there. He was bearing for all our sins as well. Like,
Right.
whatever we do, He was also
Yeah.
bearing for our sin as well.
Oh yeah.
Whatever sins we make, He was doing it.
Mhm.
He's bearing it so
Oh, yeah.
much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's that faith, you know, that you're gonna get through it. Like, I honestly, I've never seen a woman so strong. And my grandma was like, you know, she was like admirable. Like, wow, you know.
That's why I call it the grace of God. By the
Mhm.
grace of God will get me through this. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
God bless your father, Rich, your grandpa, Korean War. My uncle was in the Korean War.
Thank you,
Mhm.
man.
Hi, Ray Rich.
It's been a
Hey,
while,
Hey,
huh?
Rick,
how are you?
how you doing?
Just living, just
Good to see you
stop
up
by to
here
say
on
hi.
panel.
Stop by to
Good
say
to
hi.
see
You
you
know?
up here on panel like I always see you on Arky.
You miss me? Oh, Arkansas? Oh god, I'm gonna leave, bro. You know, I'm fucking.
You know me, brother. You know me, right? We always
Yeah. You know what?
we always talk to each other on there.
True, that's
Yeah.
true. I appreciate that. But go back to the whole conversation. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody has a story, and feelings and everything, and trauma and shit like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
totally understand.
I trip out because the only thing I know about my grandfather and his dad, they were both suitors, like in Mexico, right? They're like
Oh
gangsters.
damn, old
Yeah,
school
they're
shit. Yeah, that's cool.
So I know
What
my mom's dad used to
what
come
does that mean? Sorry, I
suitors.
A zoot suitor. Yeah,
A
that's
zoot suit. Yeah, zoot suits.
hmm
Hmm.
yeah.
They were a group of like Mexican people in California who used to wear these outfits and clothes. They were like the zoot. They
Yep.
had the zoot suit riots, or all these sailors like started
Ah,
raping women and
yeah.
all
With
stuff.
shiny shoes and all that. But
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
I'm with you. Sorry. Go on.
it
I
goes
was.
way back
Uh,
though. Even before that though, right? Baby
Yeah,
love.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Because my great grandfather was suitor too. Well, no, he was. There's two different ones, right? They have like the Pachucos. That was my great grandfather,
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah.
And
Yep.
then
Yeah.
Suit was my grandfather. Yeah, but I just know that my grandfather used to come to the United States frequently because he even got the the AKA of the moniker of Califas, right? Which is like California. So
hmm
he would like get away from my grandma and he'll come to California. And I was like, wow, he would I was like, damn, this guy was a traveler, you know. But that's all we know about my grandfather. He would, but see, the one thing that my mom
Do you
does
have
tell
any
me about her dad,
pictures? Do you have any
uh,
pictures of them in
I
like the zoot suits? Because those are
yeah
pretty
yeah
sharp looking.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll try to post them up. Um,
They
the one
remind
thing
me
my
of the
mom,
old Italians. Sorry to cut you off.
it's fucking bad, right? Their attire was like so proper. I think, you know. I wish men dressed like that today, but no, they lost that. Men, but yeah, they're not classy like that. But I'll tell you this: my mom, even though like I mentioned, he was like a full blown alcoholic, right? My grandfather. She's like, no matter what, I don't care what my dad fucking was. I don't care if he was like he hit my mom. I mean, of course I care, but he was an alcoholic. He did this, but he made sure that we were provided for at all costs. You know, like they had everything. You know, and in Mexico in those times, it was kind of hard to come by shit like that. But they were taken care of. Like they had 3 houses in Mexico.
Oh
They were
wow.
like, yeah,
wow.
they had, yeah, you know. She's like, we had everything. Like I can't complain that we didn't have. We were the first ones in our block to have a color TV. You know, so
Oh
I
wow.
can't be
Wow.
down. Yeah, yeah. So she's very proud of her dad, no matter what he was back then. Like she's very proud of her dad. You know,
Yeah.
and that's cool. Yeah.
You got to
That,
be and keep your family members' memories alive. I'm gonna have to
mm-hmm.
take off, guys. It's been great talking to you. It
All
was
right.
good meeting you, Ram,
Take
and
care.
Nice
Rich.
talking to you,
God
Yeah.
bless
Devil's
you,
Advocate.
and Wickamoon, my Celtic sister. Baby love
Bye.
Yeah.
substance. Everybody,
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Thank you for being here. Yeah.
Thank
Bye.
Thanks for being here.
It's kind of late right now, but I'm sorry, for being here so late though. But,
No,
but
don't worry about it.
Don't worry
You
about
know,
it,
you're
brother.
always welcome. Hmm.
thank you so much.
We'll have to.
We're
No, but it's like no, it's like
We're
there's
always
so many lives on
welcome
right
on
now.
the panel.
Is there? There's a lot of people up.
Oh yeah,
feel
because of what
I feel
happened
love.
with the whole
I
election. But
feel love in this panel.
it's over
To
now.
be
So.
honest, I feel the love in this panel. I
Yeah.
feel so much love in this panel. I don't know why.
God,
Thank
are you
you.
serious? It was me
Well,
here.
because we're bonding here, you know, we're bonding. That's what it is, you know.
Oh,
It feels good, right,
man.
to share stories and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling. Yeah.
It always
It's
is.
what you normally see on YouTube, adults having an adult conversation and, you know, having disagreements about different points, but not arguing.
I know,
They're,
right? Yeah, that's true.
they're out there though. They're out
Yeah.
there. They're out there. You
Yeah,
just
I know.
They're
gotta,
out
you know.
there. They are out
Hey,
there, though.
I
They
even
are out
forgot Trump won. I was like, what asked Richard? I asked Richard, I
Yeah.
was like, what happened out there? I was like, oh shit, they had the elections.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trump won.
It's been a good
Trump's the
conversation.
one. Trump's the
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
All I will say is that I actually thought it was gonna be close, but I was like, man, he's not gonna win. And then because I watched
To
the
be
whole
honest,
thing and I was like, wow, he won right now. Oh, shit, I was like,
Yeah.
wow, man.
to be honest,
I knew it.
my
I kind of knew he was gonna win. I
Knew it.
I had a feeling.
Damn.
Knew it. When the
Yeah.
moment he got shot, that I was like, that's it, he's in. That's it, he's won.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
They
my
didn't get me the last time though.
oh
They
no,
didn't get
no.
me the last time.
Yeah, no, my
I
husband
mean,
has it, and I was like, no, she hasn't. She hasn't a hope. Nobody likes her, not even her own people like her.
Mm.
She has no hope.
I mean, it's like the way that I see it with the whole like assassination thing. It's like people just get desperate as hell, man. It's like really, man. I mean, really. I mean, it's like you hate
They
this guy
tried
this
3
much,
times.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
3 times, yeah, 3 times, and I'm like, what the hell?
Hi, Jasmine. Yeah.
Oh, hey,
So it's
Jasmine.
like, what are they really trying to fucking like keep us away from? You know, like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, you
Thank
see
you,
the
Jasmine.
he's
Is it
dangerous
worth getting locked
and
up
you
and shit
know what?
for this shit, or is it
Because
mental
I'll have a
health?
good
Or what?
evening here in
I don't know.
Australia.
Wait. Let me read what Jasmine said right here. Look at the diversity on this panel and tell me baby love is racist. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not racist. I thought you were talking
Yeah,
shit,
you're not
Jasmine.
racist.
I'm like,
you
there she
love
goes talking shit.
you love Indians. You love Sri Lankans. You love
I hold
you
no
love
prejudice.
what do you call it? You love Irish people. You love
Bye, Jasmine.
everyone.
I
You love everyone.
look at. I don't see. Well, I can't. I'm not gonna deny. I'm not gonna say I don't see color. Of course, it's obvious, right? But I don't hold
Yeah.
like prejudice towards anybody. I go more on respect. You know, respect.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know.
I don't care where anyone's from, as long as they're a decent person and they're treating me and the people around me well. Well, sure. What more do you want? Like, you know, and until that situation changes, well, then you're good with me.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. You know, that's the thing with this junior guy. He wanted to be disrespectful towards black people. And I'm like, I don't have no need to be disrespectful. Like, why? You know? I go, that just shows you're fucking racist. You're pig-headed. And I'm not like you, you know, at all. So,
Yeah. He's an intolerant person. You couldn't tolerate that kind of crap. Like, you know.
exactly.
He's a douchebag. That's what he is. He's a douche canoe. He's a douche canoe and a douchebag.
Yeah.
he is.
It's a long since I heard that one.
Yeah. There's no room for that, you know?
Yeah. Us Aussies always use a douche canoe and douchebags. Or call
Yeah,
them
it's
cunt.
I
Or call
heard.
all sorts of words. Cunt. Idiot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bastard.
plenty of them over here in Ireland too. Trust me. We come up with a few unique ones ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
I do like Manky Mouse though. I'm a big
Manky
fan.
Mouse. Oh, okay, because on one of the fucking videos that I made talking shit, I titled it Manky Mouse. I got all mad. And I even put like this Manky Mouse, and it's like this dirty ass little rat.
Oh god, rat.
Yeah.
All spiky and shit. Ugh,
Yeah,
that's
his hair all
nasty.
spiky and shit. Yeah.
The long ass nasty tail and shit. That's
Yeah,
nasty.
yeah. No, he had a broken tail. I think it was.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It was needed. It
it was
was
all
needed.
cut off.
Yeah.
A lot cut off from a cat.
Yeah.
I do generally have to. I love it when Just Me explains what manky means. It cracks me up every time she explains it.
Shit.
She reads the definition of manky mouse. and they just fall around the place laughing every time she does it. It's just so funny.
Manky rat.
Manky in Ireland means something that's filthy, dirty, crawling,
Right.
all infested with all sorts of just absolutely manky. You know, keep it away from me, burn it or bury it and fucking put it away somewhere far away.
I know a cricketer that got called Monkey once.
Monkey?
Yeah, Monkey, yeah.
Oh, that's not nice.
Have you heard of a guy called Andrew Simons? He's dead now.
I don't watch that type of sport.
I don't know.
Really.
Right.
I missed it. Okay, what are you saying, Rob? I'm sorry.
Andrew Simon, I think.
Andrew Simons. Have you heard of a guy called Andrew Simons?
Nope.
He's actually a cricketer. He's actually an Australian cricketer. He got called a monkey from an Indian guy. It's quite racist.
He disrespected him like that.
Yeah,
see, yeah, that's not cool. I don't like that.
No, me.
And now he died too. Andrew Simons died too.
Recently, or like a while back.
No, this is an old story.
Oh, okay.
Old story. Old cricket story. I love bringing old cricket stories up.
I have black family members, and I would go through you for a shortcut if anybody ever insulted any of them like that ever.
Yeah,
you know. I mean, geez, I went to school with black people. Like, you know, I went to school with Turkish people, Iranian people. I went to school with a lot, like even back in the 80s in Dublin, we were still quite multicultural.
Ethnicities.
Tons of Chinese people and whatever. Like everyone you can think of, Spanish.
I think we're all multicultural nowadays, aren't we? We can
all get along. Like, you know, and and I have friends that are from all corners of the world, and it just really pisses me off when I hear people.
Yeah, see, look at what do I say? I grew up like my whole community has always been Mexican American. Like maybe we'll have one black person, one Chinese person, like once in a long while, you know. Growing up, right? But just because I didn't grow up around black people or like Chinese people or whatever, I didn't have that around me, doesn't mean that, you know, I have to be disrespectful towards them. Like that's never ever fucking been like, it hasn't been an issue. You know what I mean? Like I'm just a respectful person. Like I don't have to go out of my way to disrespect anybody. And I hate people that use that excuse. You know, because I didn't grow up around black people. Fuck them. Like, no, that's not cool. You know, it's a matter of common decency. You know.
Yeah, it speaks to two things about you. It's just, you know, you were brought up well and you're kind, you know, and you're not, you know, bigoted, you know. So, I mean, my instincts are always spot on about people. You're lovely.
Oh, thank you. You too.
But you've never ever gone after anybody for their ethnicity, if I can say that. Or, you know, and you go out, like the only time you've ever gone after anybody is if they've been a shit.
Yeah. And I'm just talking, and usually I'm talking stupid shit anyways, you know, like nothing really personal, but
it's YouTube.
You know? I'm like your coochie's too big off the ground.
Everyone talks shit, right? Everyone talks shit on YouTube.
Yeah, I just clown a lot. That's what I do.
I know, but some people take it too far, and
and you know what? I've had this guy. I've had this guy on my back every single time. So I've been on a few panels, and this guy, this guy called Facts of Life. I don't know if you heard of this guy, but he's a muppet.
No, I haven't.
He keeps on telling me, "Oh, you a mama's boy. You came out of your mom's tummy. Is your mom helping you do all this stuff?" And like, you know, wash my bum and stuff like that, wash my butt crack and stuff like that. He's selling all that rubbish, and I'm like, no, I do it myself, and I don't know. He's a muppet. Some people are so,
darling. You know, the next time he says things like that to you, you just go, yeah. Why, are you jealous? Yeah, she is. Yeah, and are you jealous? Yeah, and if he sees it's not bothering you, you know, and you're standing up for yourself, he'll leave you be. Don't take that shit from anybody, and don't say no, and don't, you know, just go, just
lean into it, and they'll be like, yeah.
You know, and
Yeah, but
it's horrible to have to tell
yeah, when I
somebody how to behave on YouTube,
when I
and I'm not trying to do that, but you know, stand up for yourself, sweetheart. Don't let anybody speak down to you like that.
Well said. Damn it.
yeah,
That's true. That's
Shit.
wicked.
I tried that, you know. I
Mm-hmm.
tried that.
Damn.
He
I don't want to
Actually,
go
point the
against this.
fucker out. Where is he?
keeps on coming back. He keeps on
See,
coming
Shit.
back.
that's
When I
why
try to have a
I
go at
love
him,
Wicked because she's like so fucking strong minded, you know? Like
I could
yeah.
tell.
Yeah, she's very
I
strong
just
minded.
noticed right now. I just noticed.
Mm-hmm.
you know,
We lean
Wicked,
on it.
I try to come back with a few things.
A
I try to
seasoned
swear in
veteran.
my own. I try to swear at him in his own language, and then he's like,
Mhm.
"Oh, is your mum hearing you swearing in your own language? Is your mum hearing you swearing in Sinhalese and Tamil to me?" And
Yeah.
was like,
See, it's
"Fuck,
because I think he already he figured you out.
did it."
He figured you out. He knows that he triggers you that way. You know?
Wait,
But
what?
next time, yeah.
Yeah,
ahead,
she
Wicked.
did. Actually, she told me how to say it. That's what you should have said.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Lean
she did.
into it and yeah.
Sorry.
You'll
I'm
catch
just
on,
like,
homeboy. You'll
I'm
catch
just
on.
Yeah. Hey, okay,
Like,
so I
I swear my
gained a
native
little
tongue.
weight.
I swear my native tongue. If someone tries to have a go at me, I swear in my native tongue to them.
Yeah.
If
No,
someone
I
tried to
just
have a
it's sometimes not even worth it though. Like, you know?
I know.
Like I do it because it's fun sometimes for me. Like it's not that it's fun talking shit. Oh, yeah, it is fun talking shit. I can't lie. It is fun
be.
talking shit. You know?
We've all
Yeah.
done it. We've all done it.
You
Come
know,
on,
I'm
now.
a shit talker. Like, sorry. But
even
We all
Rich, you would have seen this guy. Rich, you've seen this guy on MCF go off at me, Rich.
What's his
You
name?
didn't even tell me to say anything to him.
What's his name?
Facts of life.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah,
You know what?
that.
Yeah. MCF is
He
live,
always
bro.
goes off at me, brother. He always goes off at me.
Hey,
You
man.
should tell me to say something next
Hey,
time.
man. You're
block
on your own
him.
there, bro. You're on your own there. We all
Block him.
fucking know about that.
Now
Yeah.
it's easy as just
You
blocking
gotta
him.
hold
You
your
know?
own, homeboy. Shit, come on now, dude. Like I
Yeah.
do it, you know. You
I
gotta hold
blocked
your
him
own
though. I
sometimes.
blocked him though. I blocked him though.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's kind of weak, bro.
There you
Come
go.
on.
No, but I mean, if you know that you can't go against somebody, it's best to just block them. You know?
Or just lay low and stuff, you know. Then they
Yeah.
just kind of just fade away into darkness, like like a fucking
Yeah.
Well,
a
I blocked
vampire.
him.
Like,
I blocked him, and I always go on the MCS panel, right? I
Mhm.
blocked
I've
him.
been there
go
too, bro. It
MCS
gets crazy
panel,
on
right?
there, bro. Yeah, it gets crazy.
Oh,
on
no,
there.
You have to grow thick skin sometimes. You know?
Hey,
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
will grow thick skin
Yeah.
being on YouTube. You just
Yeah.
do. You have to, or else it just gets into your head, and that's not good. When it
Mhm.
starts with that, you need to kind of just take a little break or whatever. But
Back off.
laugh
Yeah.
at it because it's just YouTube. Just think about it this way: it's just words. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's not. It really isn't that serious. He's just, playing, and all you have to do is laugh at him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey.
Go
yeah.
along with it. Go. Why are you jealous?
I fucked up yesterday. I was like, stupid. I'm such
What
an
you
idiot.
do?
It's happened to me too, you know,
Okay.
for my messed
Yeah.
up, or
Yeah, maybe I should laugh.
I
at
get
him.
roasted and shit, and then I just
Laugh.
have to say I
I
don't
got
care
roasted
anymore,
yesterday. I got roasted yesterday. I'll give it to JLM, fucking bitch. She
It's
got me
happened to
right.
me.
Who?
It's happened to
GLM.
me.
GLM. Who's GLM?
Yeah,
It's
GLM.
every-
She's the one that goes at it with Andy. That's always talking shit about Andy. Right?
No, who? Yeah, but what does GLM?
Oh, that girl with
God loves
that
me. I
voice
think
and
it is.
shit. What the
God
hell?
loves. Oh,
Oh
how
Lord.
The one that's
tell-
with Jack. Fucking what's his name?
Andy's cool, man. What the
Andy is cool.
fuck, man? What the
Yeah,
fuck, man? It's like what? I mean,
Jack
what? I mean,
Mahoganoff.
he gets hate and shit,
Or
or what? Just
Mahagan
for
or
what?
something.
Being like a cool guy on
She-
panel. What the fuck?
She's
That's
always
bullshit.
hating on him because
Oh
yeah,
god,
she's always talking shit.
she's
But
a
okay,
fucking
so
life. She's a fucking
yeah.
life. I tell you, right?
Yeah,
That's
she
what I'm
is.
saying.
Hey,
Jesus
okay, so I
Christ.
picked up like these past weeks since you know I haven't been doing nothing, like I've been in my little zone, right? I
Yeah.
picked up a little weight, not a lot, but I picked up weight, right? And then the camera sometimes, you know how the camera makes you look like 10 times bigger sometimes, you know?
you were
Yeah, it's happened
anything.
to me.
But will you please stop? with
No,
it?
well, okay, I'm not gonna deny it. Like I looked chubby
You're
yesterday in my fucking stream.
skinny.
I looked chubby.
You wouldn't look chubby if you fucking tried, woman.
I
They're
Were you
felt
drinking
real
or what?
chubby.
Were you drinking and
Listen to
shit?
me.
No.
As
No,
we say
I
in
just
Ireland,
been like
There'd be
sleeping a
more
lot, you know?
meat on the tinker
Oh
stick after a fight than there is on you.
It's weird because I know this weekend, you know, but yet I'm not gonna deny, like on video, I looked chubby yesterday, and I was like, what the fuck? I know I'm not that big, you know. So me and GLM we're going back talking shit to each other, right? I was like, all right, Chubs, I'll see you later, right? And then she turns around, she tells me, oh, I know you're not calling nobody Chubs, looking like you're fucking about to bust your steams. I was like, oh, this fucking bitch got me.
Oh shit.
But I was laughing, like, I'm not gonna fucking get insulted, but that's just stupid, you know? But I'm like, well, see, the thing about that is that I could lose the weight, but what about you, you know? Because I know she's like a little thick. And then she kept fucking trying to like piss me off, and I was like, shh, be quiet.
Yeah.
Oh man.
She'd take that shit down, but I was like, she's not gonna affect me.
Yeah. I may be fat, but you're ugly. I can lose the weight, but you're still being you.
You're still ugly, yeah, you know. I was like, damn, this fucking bitch got me good. I was like, all right, motherfucker.
There's a lot of
That's
people
just
that need a personality transplant. There's
Yeah,
a lot of
definitely.
on here that need transplants, please.
Yeah. You know, I'm like, I was blessed with a brother that talked a lot of shit, you know.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
My brother is like one of them fucking like they used to have little capping battles, right? Like when they go back and forth talking shit.
Oh, capping, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yep.
So my brother fucking he like taught me how to be witty as fuck. Like I could talk shit for days, you know, and how to take it, you know, like
Oh yeah.
like the insults and shit. Because a lot of people are so sensitive, like they, you know.
Not me.
Not me. I fucking laugh at like I was laughing at that shit. I was like, oh, this fucking bitch. All right, I got you, you know. But yeah, some people don't have it in them, you know, like to fight that off. And I'm like, oh, sorry.
No,
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I
Well,
think
I'm sorry,
first
but
mistake
no.
they come is they think I
Go
have
ahead.
feelings. No.
Well,
Oh, but you're so wrong.
no, like
Oh.
uh, actually, what I do, and I just gain what they say at times, even sober or you know buzzed, and then you have to use what they say, all you know what versus them, you know, like just just use what they say, right? All against them, and then that's when they get more fucking pissed off.
Well, see,
oh
Yeah,
I think
that's what I
I
do.
think she was getting mad because she was like, "Oh, you fucking this and that." I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I could lose some weight. I could
Oh,
lose some
that
weight.
shit.
You
Okay,
know."
yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, "I
That
could lose
shit.
some weight. Yeah, you're right. You know." And she's like,
Yeah.
"I'm healthy and this and that." Really? Oh, that's cool, but I
Oh,
didn't ask you. You know, she was like fucking
see, you are
triggered. You know.
doing the right thing right there because
Mhm.
all that does is you know just make her just look. Well, actually, it actually makes her look fucking stupid. That's what it
Exactly.
does.
Yeah.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
Just tell
I'm
her
like,
to
I've
shut
used that
up
shit
and
many
have a
fucking times.
no, but see what pisses
Yeah.
me off, okay, like you're gonna go at me, like come to me, you know. But when I fucking hate right away, like because Andy brought me here because they know everybody knows he's my best friend or whatever. They fucking always turn on Andy, you know? I'm like, dude, like
Oh my
we're
god.
fighting. You and I are fighting. Why do you
yeah,
fucking have to bring Andy into it, you know? I
yeah,
fucking can't stand that shit, you know?
yeah.
And then
That
Andy's such a nice person, he doesn't say
I
anything, you know?
know. I know. He's so sweet, Andy. I really
Yeah.
like a lovely guy. He
Hmm.
really you know, he's never nasty, mean, or horrible to anybody. Don't get me wrong, he can give as good as he gets, but he
Yeah.
doesn't go way to be mean or nasty to anybody, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I like Andy. I think he's a good
Yeah.
solid.
And then he's the first one to give you the benefit of the doubt. He'll be like, no, 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 just give her a break, give her a chance, you know? He'll like back you up until like he really can't no more, you know? And I'm
Oh,
like,
well,
he's so,
I fell in love with you immediately because I knew you were a good person. Like, you know, I
yeah,
got the best.
thank you. Yeah, you know?
Mhm.
And Andy is this, he's like a sweetheart. Like he's just sometimes I feel he's too nice, too fucking nice. I'm like, you know,
I know.
I don't know.
Bit
I'm still
like
kind of
this
oh,
COVID is bad.
why
You know,
I mean
he
I'm still
sorry.
kind of new there,
yeah, I was just saying thanks for the
what I see,
advice.
Hmm.
he's a very you know cool guy and also he's open minded too. He is. He's like fucking
Yeah.
like open minded and shit.
Is he open minded or is he not really paying attention? I'm just kidding.
Uh, hey,
You
I
know?
think he is though.
Sometimes I'll tell him, I'll talk to him, and then I'll ask him like a couple days. He's like, I don't remember. I was like, man, I fucking hate
Was he
talking to him,
stoned
dude.
or was all fucking?
No, he
blazed
just has a short term memory problem or something. I
up?
don't know.
Shit.
You know?
Damn.
Oh,
Like sure. Yeah.
A blonde
But
moment or what? A blonde moment?
yeah,
I was
a blonde
fucking-
moment. No, but he's always had like the best intentions, like good intentions, you know, towards me, like always. Like that's what I tell him. Like he has never steered me wrong, you know. Like
That's your
regardless.
bestie, huh? That's your bestie.
Yeah,
then,
even when I know
I
I'm
have
wrong,
one
and
too. I have
yeah,
one too on social media.
he tells me I'm wrong. A lot of the time, like he fucking pisses me off because I know he's right, but I don't want to
Oh
hear it, you know.
shit. He can
I don't
read
want to
you
hear
then,
it.
huh?
Oh yeah, he knows me for. I've known him for over 20 years, Richie. I mean,
Where at?
yeah, Richie. I've known him for
On
over
social
20
media?
years.
On
Huh?
social media? Where? Social media or
No, I've known him
just
live,
friends? Oh,
live,
okay.
live.
All right. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
I've known him for
Damn,
over
that's a
20
long
years.
time.
So he knows like my ins and outs. Like he
Yeah.
knows when I'm feeling depressed, or he knows, you know. Like I
Yep.
think it was yesterday, day
I
before.
know the feeling.
Yeah. Out of nowhere, he's like, "Are you good?" I'm like I stood quiet. I was like, "Why?" You know, like I feel like sometimes he fucking reads me from far away. You know, and I'm like,
He's all
"That's a
through,
friend."
child, huh? He's all through, child, man.
He always looks out. I have a lot of love for Andy. Yeah,
yeah, he's a good guy.
he is. Yeah.
That's the
I
stuff
like
we
his
had.
jams he plays, man. He plays some
Yeah.
fucking some badass music too, man. I was like, wow, he fucking plays fucking on what, classic rock and shit. I
I
was like,
fucking play
damn.
that music. I tell him to cut off.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No.
No, he does really good though. He has good taste too. He does.
How old is he though?
He
Anyway,
is
if you
he's
don't mind me
gonna be
asking.
50.
Oh shit, he's about my age then.
Yeah, he's 49, I think.
I'll be 49 in December, so I'm kind of like, oh shit, I'm getting old.
Yeah,
So I'm
but
older than everybody.
Getting
Great.
old, brother. I'm 35.
yeah, but see that's the thing. Like, you don't seem old. You're like you have a youthful spirit. You know, just like
Who,
Andy.
me?
Like
Oh,
all of us here, like we
I
have that
appreciate it. Oh
a
god,
very
I'm
youthful
gonna
fucking
cry now. Jeez.
Thank you very much. You make me emotional.
you know.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm a big child. I never grew up. If
Me
anybody
too.
ever accused me of being an adult, I'd be highly, highly.
I know I'd be disrespected. Like, don't fucking call me that.
What? What did you just call
Highly
me?
disrespecting? Oh god,
Yeah,
what the hell is that, man?
My mom
Calling
tells me
me
that.
Highly
My mom used to piss me off.
disrespecting?
Okay,
I'm gonna
look at.
steal that, okay? I'm gonna steal that one from
Hey,
you. It's okay.
I was driving one day, right? And my mom was sitting passenger, and I was driving. I was listening to fucking rapper. I don't know. I was listening to something, right? So I'm like holding the steering wheel, and I'm dancing, and I'm looking, and I'm screaming out the window, singing, right? And then I felt like somebody staring at me fucking horribly, and I looked at my mom. She's like, "When are you ever gonna be? When are you ever gonna be
Oh my
responsible?"
god.
I was like, "Responsible? Don't you ever disrespect me like that." She's like, "You need to grow up." I was like, "What?" I mean, I'm happy. Like, this is the fucking way I am, you know? So she gets mad at me because she thinks I fuck around too much, you know? I'm like, whatever. I'm just like
Oh, I've seen
having a
that
good
shit
time.
too. With my own tias too. They're like, what the
Yeah.
hell is this? What kind of music is this? I'm like, what? What's called it? It's heavy metal. It's all devil, man. It's not the devil. Oh
Oh
my
that's
god.
my dad. That's my dad.
It's fucking just like metal or what, like rock and roll. Yeah, but look,
Yeah.
it is what, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin. It's not devil, Jesus Christ, not, oh god.
Yeah, my dad hears me listening to
What
Black Sabbath or Led Zeppelin.
you
He'll
thought?
go he'll go in the
Oh,
room. He's like, "Turn that devil music off and listen." I was like, "Oh my god, stop, you know?
I
Just
mentioned the same
stop."
shit. I mentioned the same shit as you. I'm like, really?
Ah,
This is rock
yeah.
and roll, man. It's not no like like a damn cult and shit.
Yeah, no, but see, my dad, okay, me and my dad,
Your dad's old school then, yeah.
I love
I
my
get
dad,
that.
don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
You
of
know,
course.
I love my dad, but me and my dad, we don't get along. We just can't get along, you know? We're like kids. We're always bickering at each other for anything. Like, even if he like turns and he stares at me wrong, I'm like, "Why are you looking at me?" And I get all offended and hurt, you know?
Wow.
It's weird. It's a weird ass relationship.
You're too alike.
But I think we're like, that's why we clash, you know?
How about your age though? Like I mean are you like the oldest one though?
No, I'm the baby. But
Oh,
see,
you're the baby.
yeah, I'm
You
the
should be
baby.
the
See,
fucking favorite then, man. What the
no,
fuck?
I'm my mom's favorite. I'm my mom's favorite. So he
Wow.
gets mad because my mom spoils me, you know?
Oh
So
my god.
yeah,
I never heard of
he
that
gets
one.
yeah. So he's
No,
like,
but
oh, that's why she's
oh.
the way she is, because you fucking let her do whatever I was like, I'm 42 years old. She doesn't let me do anything, like I do
Oh
whatever fuck I want now.
shit!
But
Mm.
Wow.
yeah, I think he gets a little jealous or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is, But this man, like, he fucking like from the morning, like he wakes up, like he'll look at me and he's already dogging me, like he's dogging the shit out of me. I'm like, why do you have to look at me like that? It's a fucking morning argument every morning, But to
I
piss me
can't
off, this
believe
is
this.
like, hey, this is the conversation my dad we have, and I instigate too. I'll be
Wow.
like, did you know that Jesus Christ was married to Mary Magdalene? And he, like that'll
Oh
spark up a fucking
God.
argument.
What
She'd be like,
the
I
hell?
knew it. See, I told you your daughter's a fucking demon, and oh
You
my
like
god.
poking the bear. You like poking the bear.
I do. Well, we do it. This is
He should be
all day. I
he
kid you
should
not, Wicked.
he should be like, look, this is my favorite, right? The youngest
Mhm.
daughter, but this is so opposite. I've
No,
never heard this before, man. This is
my
kind
the,
of
my sister, the
damn.
middle one, is his favorite. Always
Ah,
been his
okay.
favorite. Yeah.
Oh
And then my
shit.
oldest brother, he's like the golden child. He can't do nothing wrong. I'm
Well,
like the black sheep,
oh,
according to them.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
You
Black
know.
sheep.
so a lot of it comes from jealousy because some
Mhm.
people grown up, the way mum and dad has said, and they've done everything the way mum and dad has said, and
Mhm.
to an extent, your mum and dad have probably grown up the way their mum and dad wanted them to grow up, and so
Mhm.
that's the
Mm.
way they raised you guys. And when somebody veers off from what they perceive as normal, well, then you're a problem.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
so, and
See, that's what they don't like, that I'm very
it can
outspoken.
be
So
they
yeah.
never do that.
Yeah.
That they didn't get a chance to fucking, no, I don't want to do this, I'm going to go off and do that.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I've seen that. It can be a little bit of jealousy.
Hey, when I got on here on YouTube, right, my dad started seeing that I was doing extremes, and I would sometimes link it to the TV, right?
Oh,
And he would just like, he'll be like passing by, like if he's not watching, and he's like the corner of his eyes, he's watching TV, right? And then he'll start talking shit, because he's like, oh, you're just wasting your time and this and that. And I go, you're just jealous. I go, do you want me to make a channel? And he gets fucking mad. He's like, whatever, get out of here. I was like, okay, well, whatever then. Like, I
yeah.
don't know. I think my dad always wanted to be like an artist or some type, So, because
Okay.
he sings a lot. He loves to sing. He goes to like Bohemian nights and shit like that. They do karaoke and all that, But
Oh,
I
that's
Okay.
think,
cool. That's
yeah,
cool. Yeah, hell yeah.
that's the one thing with my parents, Wiccan, even at their age now, they always make it a habit to go out together. They're always together, those two, So I'm like, oh, that's cute.
It is.
After all those years, yeah, hell yeah.
53 years, yeah.
Wow,
53.
You should
53.
record your dad and put him on YouTube.
Damn.
You know what, I've been thinking about that. But
Nah, that, you
just
know what?
record
I
his
think I
little
would have
daily
did it.
events, like how he gets mad for nothing. Like literally, he gets mad for nothing. If I told you
Singing,
stories, the what?
when he's singing, you
Oh
should
yeah, yeah.
record him on YouTube.
I do have one.
A little
We're
short
both
reel.
singing.
Little
No,
short reel.
it was a video. We're both singing karaoke. That's one thing we do. Me and my dad. Like when we're like in a good mood and we could get along, right?
Mhm.
We'll sit down and do karaoke, right? But trip out on this, like when me and my dad get along, right? Even if it's like for an hour out of the month or whatever, my mom's fucking pissed. She fucking, oh, now you guys are best friends and blah blah blah. She starts fucking talking shit. I'm like, what
Oh
is
my
wrong with that?
god.
She gets jealous. It's so weird. They're weird.
Yeah, you're her ally.
Oh shit.
It's
Yeah.
mad. Family dynamics are. They really are.
And then I fucking, what I love, fucking making arguments between them. I start instigating shit.
Okay.
You know.
You know how to start the fire, huh? How
Yeah,
big
The
love.
next time your dad, I've done this to my dad, and it
You know
always
how to start
works.
the
The next
fire.
time your dad comes at you and he's cranky and he's going to have an argument with you, just
Uh-huh.
turn around and go, Dad, I love you.
My sister does that. My sister does that shit. Mm-hmm.
And just watch him freeze and go, uh, uh,
Stop him in his tracks, huh?
especially if
That's
it's not
crazy.
something that you guys say to each other a lot. Just do
Mhm.
it. It's quite fun. You will be entertained, I promise.
I've done that to my brother, my older brother.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember, yeah, we were at a park. Because my kids used to play football with his kids, you know.
Oh, okay.
And out of nowhere, I turned around and I hugged my brother in front of everybody in the park, you know.
Yeah.
And he fucking like he kind of like did like you know like when kids like hug, right, and they don't want to get hugged, they're like, ugh, go away, you know, that feeling.
Yeah.
I felt his body just kind of like shrink and just like push me off of him. I was like, why are you pushing me? He's like, don't be doing that in public. I was like, what the fuck? That shit was funny, dude. I was like, oh my god, you guys are weird. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
That used to work on my granddad because he was of that kind of mindset. My dad's very different. My dad will tell you he loves you 100 times a day, like and give you hugs, all that kind of thing. Like, but so I could never use that with my dad. Never worked. But granddad, oh yeah, granddad, I love you. Go off mumbling to himself.
Yeah, that's so funny, huh?
Well,
even like if I were to go up to my dad and be like, hey dad, like talk to him in like in a soft tone, right? Approaching him, what do you want? I'm like, nothing. I'm just trying to talk to you. No, get the fuck out of here. You don't want to talk. What do you want? I was like, god damn, you know. They're just because they were raised like that, you know, like Mexican families were not very how do you say it, affectionate, you know. So like those moments of affection is kind of weird, you know. It's weird.
Yeah, they were probably brought up the same way, so they don't know any different,
Yeah.
you know. And it's hard to change habits of a lifetime, and so it's understanding on both sides is needed. He needs to understand that yes, you do have a mindset in you from your parents, and that's not how things are done. But yeah, it's a tight wire to walk because he's your dad. You love him, and
yeah,
would rather have things cleared up and a nice vibe in the house, even with your mom, rather than sort of walking on tippy toes or having a Barney with him every time that you do something he doesn't like. So yeah, it can be difficult, but yeah, those conversations sadly are generally always had at the time of
towards the end, huh? I know, I hate that shit,
and I hate it. Yeah, I hate it.
So see, I made it a point with my boys, like when they're growing up, even now, like they're older now, but I made it a point with them, like if they were to like leave the house, like say if they were gonna go outside and play or whatever, always turn around and be like, I love you, mom, or I love you, son, like that's one thing, they walk out the door and be like, I love you, mom, or whatever. But yeah,
you can never get told I love you too much, I don't think.
Right.
Unless it's a stalker like the one you have.
Yeah, no, that guy needs a lot of love from his mom. From his mom.
Maybe he's had too much love from his mom. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, you got issues.
Just like me.
Huh?
You're good.
Just like me. Well, I mean, I'll admit, I'm a mama's boy, man. I swear to God, I sure am.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is.
I am. My mom has 3 boys, but I am probably her top favorite. But then again, well, moms, love all their kids, but like with me, I don't want to say too much here, but all I will say is that she's actually told me private things, like just because, well, I mean, and there's things that my brothers will never know because it's always all between us, So I mean, is that common?
Or is it that you think that's between you?
It is actually.
Yeah, because my mom used to be so. My mom used to be like she used to tell my sister she loves her more than me, right?
Oh my God!
And then
yeah,
and then she would tell me that she would love me more than my sister, and then my brother would come around and be like, "No, I love you more than your sisters." She was fucking awful like that. I was like,
was it a test or something or what? I think it was a test. Was it a test or what? No.
No, it was just like she didn't want one to feel more love than the other one, So like secretly she'll tell us, I love you more, like whatever, I'll be like, fuck, dude, that's fucked up. We didn't know this until we got older, right? Like, no, I'm mom's favorite,
Okay.
I'm like, no.
I know I am though. Yeah. I know I am.
That's a good feeling. That must be a good feeling.
I'm the black sheep.
I've got to know the
Me
brother too.
Yeah.
I've got an older brother too. He always
Yeah.
gets love as well from our mom.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
My mom also loves me a lot as well. But yeah,
Hey,
Of course it
this
does.
dude, this is my mom's thing when I was little. She used to be like,
yeah.
"Who do you love more, me or your dad?"
Oh
I
God.
used to hate hearing that shit. I used to hate
Fuck,
hearing
dude, that was traumatizing, you know?
it was.
That's
It
horrible. I
was.
hate when parents do that. Yeah.
Why do they do that though? Anyways, just to what?
I don't
Just
know. And
confuse
I
the
tell her
people.
now because like with the baby my granddaughter, right? She tells me in front of my son. My son's already 26 or whatever. She tells me, "Who do you love more, the baby or your son?" I'm like, "Don't
What
fucking do
the
that.
fuck?
Don't do that." You know?
Don't do that.
Stop it,
Even
mom.
even
They
even though
say
I know my
stop
son's
it,
already an
mom.
adult, it still hurts. You know? It still hurts. Like, don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh no, of course not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any kids, but Rich would ever say
Hmm.
that. No, no, no.
I,
Right.
do- I do.
I don't think I can.
I
No,
do remember being
Nah,
pregnant,
I wouldn't
second,
either. I wouldn't
no.
either.
but I don't know if this is just unique to women or if men go through it as well. But when I was pregnant with my second daughter, I remember thinking, I was, Mom,
Hi,
8 months.
Josh. Morning. Uh-huh.
And I was thinking, God, will I have enough love in me for this baby, for this next baby? Because I couldn't imagine loving anybody more than my first daughter,
Hmm.
than firstborn. And I thought, I don't, how will this work? I mean, I just couldn't conceive in my head loving another human being as much as my own daughter. And
Hmm.
yeah, when you have them, it just happens. It's sort of
It's
instantaneous.
like, yeah, it's weird, right? Like,
Mhm.
it's yeah,
It's
it's inexplicable. Like, you love both your children, but okay, so I have this picture. I remember I took a picture and I put the three picture of the boys together, right?
Mm,
And like on top of my oldest, put I remember putting strength, my strength, and
mm,
then the middle one I think I had put my strength, my courage, and then the baby I had put my happiness or my love or something like that. Like, but they all have they bring different aspects into your life,
oh yeah.
my laughter. I think the baby was my laughter, because he makes me laugh a lot. So,
No.
but I'll like at time like, I cannot be with. I can't have just like right now because my 20-year-old's not staying with me right now. I feel
Okay.
like I'm empty, like something's missing. So
Okay.
yeah, like I tell him like all of us together, it's a unit. We're a unit. So
Yeah.
if one's missing, like understand that part of my heart's gone.
Yeah.
And it's just a weird feeling. Like I don't know,
Mm.
but you get me right. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Again,
I,
yeah,
I I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
yeah. I can't say that I love one more than the other. I can't.
No, you
It's
don't.
just not.
You
Hmm.
don't. They're all different. They're all different individuals. They're all completely different, beings, people. They've got their own minds, own thoughts, own opinions, and they
Hmm.
bring completely different and unique to your family, which is what it's supposed to do. That's what family does. But
Right.
yeah, as in, I was a young mum having a second baby and just all fearful. You go over all the fears that you have when you're pregnant, and
Hmm.
as soon as she was born, I thought, what was I worrying about? What was all that stress about? It just
Right.
happened. You know?
I,
Yeah.
I think it happened with my oldest son, and then when I was having my second child, right?
Hmm.
I felt like I was kind of like betraying my oldest, because I was bringing a new baby in. But this was
Yeah.
like in the beginning of my pregnancy. I was like, how could I do this to my son? Like, I'm bringing another baby, and it's like, I went into panic mode for a little bit.
I
But
did the
like
same.
like with you, as soon as I had him, like I seen that my oldest son was very like, oh, my baby brother, like that instant love for
Yeah.
his brother too.
Mhm.
Yeah, the
So.
same. I have
Hmm.
a picture of my oldest daughter sitting on my hospital bed with her two little fists either side of her face, just on the big excited squeak
Yes.
face on her, and she just wanted to squeeze her. She
Yeah.
was so excited and so happy she had a baby sister. And
Hmm.
yeah, no, it's just family is brilliant. I mean, in for all their craziness and their love and their different personalities, you gotta love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Like they're like, Mom, we love you're crazy. When they're little, they would tell me, we love you're crazy, Mom. We wouldn't trade you for anything. I was like, my little one, Wiki, when he was a baby, when he was like 3 or 4 years old, right? he would cry because he didn't want to go to school. He's like, Mom, I want to marry you. I go, why do you want to marry me? He said, so I don't ever have to leave you. And I was like, I remember I broke out crying. I was like, oh my God, no, he didn't just say that to me, you know? But yeah, he's like, I want to marry you. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah,
It was so cute, you know?
Showed it to him as a teenager when you were trying to keep him in.
Yeah, now it's like, now it's like, I'm leaving. I was like, where are you going? With his girlfriend's name, Charlene, right? I was like, now all of a sudden, like, Shirley comes into your life and, you know, forget your mom. He's like, are you really going to do this right now? I was like, whatever. I go, whatever. But it's hurtful now that he's going to be 18 soon, you know? Yeah. I'm like, that's all my babies right there. You know, they're going to be gone soon, you know? Like,
yeah, but this is good. Listen, this is good.
You always tell me it's good, but I already know me. Like, I know when the baby leaves, I'm going to be fucking so depressed, you know?
You will for a small while. Maybe you will. You might be for a small while. I don't know. Probably you will. But me, I was, yeah, bye. Lock and door.
Bye. You know? Yeah, my son tells me I'm moving out when I'm 18. And go, all right. I go, let me pack my bags. He's like, you ain't going with me. I was like, I'm going with you. I don't give a shit. Tell him. He's like, hell no.
Hell no. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, but then when the kid's not there, you can always have the house to yourself. Maybe invite someone over for a coffee or a drink or something.
Yeah, no, sometimes I do. I like to take my day off, you know. I do, but sometimes I hate being alone with my thoughts, you know.
Yeah.
I sometimes I can't process like the way it should, but I much rather have like.
Yeah, I used to feel like that, and yeah, actually, when the girls moved out home, and yeah, it was a little bit. It was very odd for a while, but yeah, no, I ended up loving it, and actually now I am very, very happy in my own company. I love it. I really do. I can't bear when anybody comes to
you're disturbing my peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing drama to my door.
You're disturbing me and my husband. Something like that.
Yeah, just the two of us chilling at home, and it's just, you know, but even like during the day, I love it. It's so quiet, it's so peaceful. I never have the TV on or anything like that. Of course, the minute himself comes home, the radio's on in the kitchen, the TV's on. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Okay.
I like that too, but I don't like to you know, be like just alone because look, I don't care if you know what someone is in the next bedroom or you know the next room. That's all that you know what. As long as I know that you know someone's there, but you know,
what happens if they hear what you're doing?
Yeah, but it's just I mean, I don't know. I mean, there are people out there who you know like being you know just by themselves, but I like some conversation. You know, once in a while, you know what I mean. Like, I mean, even if you know what we live in the same house or like you know a roommate or whatever, or you know your brother or sister, and then we talk maybe what 3 to 4 times a day. I'm good with that. But it's like, come on, man. It's like, nah, man. It's not for me to be alone because you know, I was that guy, just like you know, just like I'm sure Baby Love can relate to it. You know, and I mean, all of us grew up in the same house and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's kind of like
we're all bunched in the same house.
Yeah.
I
mean,
like I want to have
I mean, like grandma's house or like your mom's house, and I mean, there was always you know what family there and shit. So I'm used to that.
So sometimes sometimes it's a good feeling, but there's sometimes I want to fucking run out of here.
Oh like, yeah.
There's no fucking space here.
Yeah, I totally can relate to that.
I'm like when I sometimes come with you. Sometimes when I come and speak to you guys, my parents are like asking me, "Hey,
I know that, bro.
Why are you going like this? Why are you going like this? I thought we were meant to watch the TV together. We were meant to watch the wrestling together, like me and my dad." Dad's like telling me, "You're meant to watch the wrestling with me. Why are you going upstairs and being by yourself or talking to your friends? Like, what is this?"
Yeah.
And it ain't the first time, Ram, that you know I've actually you heard this before. It's all good though, bro. It's all good. I mean, look, I'm not gonna hate you on that.
It's like,
They're
well,
just trying
come
to
on,
spend
man.
time with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One
it's
thing
true.
about Ram, he is very he like just with his parents there. Hey, they have a good bond. But
Oh yeah.
and all that kind of shit's all good.
That's nice. Okay, have you guys seen those commercials where it's like, Dad, I love you, and fucking, you know what I'm
Oh yeah.
talking about, like those family comommercials and shit. Dude,
Oh
Yeah.
like I watch
Lord,
them and I
it's all
fucking cry.
fake.
Like I'm like a big old baby
Really?
crying. I was like, oh, I wish
Oh,
my dad was like that with me. And I'm 42 years old. I'm like, I wish my dad would give me hugs and shit. Like it's weird. I'm like, I shouldn't even be feeling like that.
Why
But
don't you just give him a hug?
not
I
because
see what you
it
mean,
feels weird.
though. I see what you mean.
I'm like, it's weird.
I know exactly
Yeah.
what you mean because my
Hmm.
stepdad never gave me a hug. Like what? And it's like he raised me like all of my life, and you know what? When well, I'll make this long. I mean, not long,
I
but
feel, I feel even
but
weirder
the
when my
sad,
when
huh?
yeah.
No, it's all good. No, but I remember he had what's it called the bypass surgery, right,
Hmm.
twice, right, and then he was gone for like about almost 2 months, right, and then when he came home, and I was kind of in tears, which I was, and then I tried to just give him a hug, and then he kind of just shined me off, and I said, man, I feel like saying, dude, you fucking know me since what, the late '70s, and it's like you just shine me up and say, hey, hi, what's up? I'm like, come on, bro,
Wow.
man, and then when I just bit my tongue though, man. But
Hmm.
but I did feel hurt though, man. Yeah, I swear to God, I
It
did.
is hurtful, and I
Yes.
noticed it with my like I'm telling you, my sister's my dad's favorite. And when growing up, when I was little, like I would notice that he would buy her things and not buy me. And it's like,
Oh, I've been there
you know,
too. Yep.
favoritism, and it's
Hmm.
hurtful. It is. Even now, even as we're older, like I used to live like 5 minutes away from them, and they would never visit me, ever. And if they did, they will just go and talk shit or whatever. They'll
Wow.
drive
Oh
literally like an
man.
hour to go visit my sister, and go check up on her, see how she's doing. I'm like, you guys never visited me. Like, what the fuck? So
Mm.
I guess you never grow out of that. I don't know why.
No,
It's
because
just weird.
that does hurt, and it's intentional. That hurts.
Yeah.
Even the
You know.
birthday parties too, like birthday, Christmas, whatever the fuck it is. It's
Hmm.
like oh well, I'm sorry,
Like
but
you're singled out. Yeah.
yeah. There you go. You feel singled out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not a nice feeling. It isn't a nice feeling.
You,
You know.
you hate it when you get singled out, right? You hate
Well,
it.
especially like with like your loved ones and shit. It's like
But
what the
okay,
Yeah.
look at I've had that conversation with my dad before, like in heated arguments, and I'll like crying, and I'll tell him, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why do you treat me so bad? Like, why do you treat me like I'm not worthy of you? Or like. I go,
Yeah.
what is it? What have
man.
I done to you? Like, it got into a point where I even asked my mom, like, is he even my dad? Like I felt like I didn't have that bond with him. And I'm
Yeah.
telling him, I'm addressing it, and I'm telling him, like, Dad, like, why are you fucking like that with me? Like, what have I done to you or whatever. And he sits there and he'll be like, no, you're crazy. Like he undermines what I'm telling him. And I'm
I've
like,
seen that
Oh,
before.
that shit
Hmm.
fucking that him undermining me is what hurts me the most. That he plays it off like
yeah.
I'm losing my mind. Like it's
Oh,
never gonna
that
get fixed. You
I
know.
really.
know the exact same feeling and shit with my stepdad and shit.
Hmm.
It's like I mean we're cool now, but like for years he always made me feel like I was like wrong. I was a piece of shit. And I
Hmm.
was like, come on, man. Really, it's like, man, you look with you married my mom, man, and shit, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck,
Like you came into my life. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah, but like your mum needs to take a bit of responsibility for that too, for allowing it to continue.
Well, well,
Yeah.
well. They've had words and everything, and but
Yeah.
after a
But
while,
see,
it's like
even
it
my
just
mom too.
becomes.
My mom put like she'll back him up as I'm telling him, like,
Oh,
look,
I've
why
seen
is he
that
like that?
too. Exactly.
My
Yeah.
mom would be like, no,
Yeah.
no, no, you're crazy. Leave your dad alone. I'm like, I'm addressing it, obviously, because it's something that's fucking with me. It's hurting me.
Yes.
I'm not gonna just fucking yell and sit here and cry and pout like a fucking baby, and because I need to know what's going on with you. No, you're exaggerating this and that. I'm like, wow, you're like pretty much telling me that what I'm feeling is not valid. So
Yes. Or they always say,
mm,
well, you know what? That is just the way he is. Nah, boy, they say
yeah,
that bullshit. It's like,
you already know how your dad is. Yeah, that shit.
They always say that shit. Well, you know, that's just how he is. I'm like,
Yeah.
really? It's Christmas time, man. He's just fucking like ignoring me. What the fuck, you know? It's like, or it's your birthday. It's like, man, you're like, what the hell, man? Shit.
Exactly.
Yep. You see, they forget that one day they're going to be old.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
tell
that's
him that
fun.
weekend, I'm
Yeah.
like, you better start fucking acting right with me, man. I tell him
Oh
right.
shit! You
But
said
you better
that?
start behaving properly because I guarantee you that when you're gonna need me, I'm gonna fucking take care of you.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'll go
Same
back to
here.
Mexico.
Same. That's the same here with
I'm like
me.
crazy.
Like Baby Love knows that my dad's sick. He's stage 4
Yeah.
cancer. But
Oh, I'm
like,
sorry to hear that.
thanks.
I've seen that
He's
too.
doing okay. He's doing
He's doing
okay.
good. Perfect.
How old's your dad though? How old's
Pardon?
your father? Yeah. How old is
My
he?
dad is 71.
Oh.
He's still
So when he,
young.
oh yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still young.
71 either. He looks far younger. But when he starts winding me up, just taking the piss out of me or whatever, or just annoying me, I'll say, "Listen here, you fucker, don't start with me, or I'll put you in a home." That's always been his worst nightmare.
And then their face is like, "What? No, don't do that to me." It's like, "What? No, don't do that to me."
He's always said to me, "Please, no matter what happens, never put me in a home, please." And
Yeah.
They always say that shit. They always
I
say
will
that
never.
shit.
No, I
Yeah.
won't. Didn't put Nana in a home. I wouldn't put my dad in a home.
Yeah.
We looked after Nana for
Yeah,
7
we
years.
did.
It's good. She was
That's like
fine.
the
Well,
threat,
my
huh?
dad
That's the only
doesn't
thing
even
we
take
have
Oh
together.
yeah.
care
Yep.
of me,
Yeah.
so,
But that is my ultimate threat now when it comes to that. Don't
Yeah.
keep it up, fucker. I have those brochures in the car.
Yeah. That's just funny.
I'd never want to put my old man in an old folks home. But if he
Yeah,
wants
I would
to
never
go,
do that.
it's his
No.
choice.
I would never do that. I'll drive him to my sister's. I'm just kidding.
Here you go.
Yeah, no.
Special
No,
delivery.
but
You
it
loved her
depends on.
more. Remember when you loved her more than me?
Yeah, but it
Yep.
depends on
That's
how.
Her
crazy.
kids and
Depends on
shit.
who you're feeling as well.
Hi, Amanda. Yeah.
Oh, I've seen her around before. Yeah, I've seen her.
Yeah, you
Amanda
seen Amanda.
Meatfoot. Yeah.
Yes, Amanda Batefoot. Yeah, I've seen her around too.
Damn, it's
Hello,
almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't
I
know.
just looked at that. I was like, damn, it's late.
Oh, it's just 12. It's just coming to 12 in the afternoon now here.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
it's coming to 11
You're
PM.
overseas then. All right. It's all
Yeah,
good.
Yeah. You're in Ireland. Yeah, right. I'm not gonna say that thing.
Yeah, right.
Ireland.
Coming to 11 o'clock in Melbourne,
Dude, it's
Australia.
fucking beautiful there. Like weekend, like I'm legit jealous of that picture that you showed where you're standing on a cliff or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's complete like fucking bliss right there, you know?
Yeah, I love
so beautiful.
I do
You need a
love
passport, eh? You need a passport, girl. Just gonna go over
Yeah.
there.
I won't travel though. That's a fucking old big old chicken.
Oh man, if I could travel, man,
you
fuck, I
can travel
would.
to Australia then, baby love, and get the thing that you wanted. What's that thing you wanted? You wanted
My
something?
wombat. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get a
you wanted a
wombat.
wombat. Yeah, come over to
Oh, I saw that.
Australia. We'll get you
Oh, the
one.
wombat. Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? I
I'll
was
get
actually
you one. I'll take you to
I was watching that live, and I was cracking up because like Baby Love's like, oh my god, this so cute, and I want to smuggle one. And I
You
was
saw
I'm
me
gonna
cracking
on
smuggle
up.
a wombat.
you saw me on the panel, right? You saw me on the panel showing
No,
it,
I
right?
was cracking up, man. In my bed and shit. I was like, what the fuck? She wants a fucking wombat.
Yeah.
Shit, you don't even know
Red
the
Rich,
plans I have for that
she
wombat.
wanted to see a
Oh,
wombat,
Lord.
Red Rich. She wanted to see a
I
wombat,
know.
so I showed her. I showed her
They're
what a
fucking
wombat is.
adorable, dude. Those things are cute.
They are cute.
Yeah.
Baby, would you Ireland? Would you travel to Ireland? Would you visit?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. That's
Yeah,
just
you
nice.
do. You really should do, and whenever you can. I mean,
Mhm.
you're welcome here. All you need is your
Damn.
Awesome. Thank you.
I hear that too all the time, but I wish I had the time, to visit, like everybody here. But it's like, man, it's like,
I know. My only problem is like I'm done on a flight when we fly from Shannon because I live in the West Coast, and so we fly from Shannon. So by the time I get to New York, I am done. I'm done. I couldn't stay on the flight for another 6 hours over to California. I am so done when I get to New York. So I mean, I have a brother in California, and I haven't been over to him yet. And it feels terrible, but it's just You know, I'd have to stop off in New York and have a day or two there before I'd even think about, you know, doing the flight from New York then all the way over to Cali. But that's a long I don't know how he does it with 3 kids, you know.
I think we took a plane, me and my friend, from I think it was Texas to Virginia, you know. But that was like my first airplane ride or whatever. I had to take my anxiety pills. I was like, where are my pills? Where are my pills? I was freaking the fuck out. I was like, damn, you know. But I slept the whole way over there, so I didn't feel the flight, you know.
The rest of it is boring.
Oh shit! You slept the whole way?
Yeah.
How's the fucking beers and shit, man?
I drank like 5 anxiety pills just to knock me out, you know.
Oh god.
Damn.
I'm like, I am not feeling this shit for nothing. Wake me up when we get there, you know.
Oh wow, you have the experience.
Yeah, and I have. I cheated that one. Yeah, I know.
Don't care. Don't.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we drove back from Virginia back to California. That was an experience. I fucking loved it. You know, the cross country road, the trip.
Oh, that's cool.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful.
You see all kinds of different things, huh? Like, you know, like.
Well, the states are different. Like, you could tell you're entering to different states. You know, I'm like, damn.
You mean the back roads or what? You mean the back roads or no?
Yeah, it was the back roads.
Oh, cool. Hey, that's the best part of it. But I never done.
So we seen a lot of farmland,
dude.
Did you know I never knew what the fuck a forest looked like until I went to Tennessee? Like, literally, I didn't know. Wow. I heard of forest like in books and shit like that, like, oh, the forest and blah blah blah, right?
You get lost in there and shit. You get fucking lost in
dude,
you know, forest.
I had never seen so much fucking greenery in my life. That was beautiful.
Even the smell too. How like I mean, all the smell of the trees and shit, and it's like they all look fucking different than like over here. California,
Well, just from Arizona to California, it changes way a lot, you know.
You feel the heat. You feel the heat and shit.
Well, not the heat. Even the scenery, it's different, you know.
Yeah, of course,
yeah.
I mean, the only thing is, if you're coming to Ireland, don't expect good weather.
Oh, really?
No, even in the summer, expect good weather.
Cold,
damn.
It's not cold. It's damp, but just bring the right clothes with you.
What's damp?
You're fine.
As long as you
with you, you're good. You know.
Well, I mean, anything could be better than where I'm at right now. I kid you not.
Quite cold, isn't it?
I live in the desert, man. So like, I don't even know.
Yeah, the desert here, like it's at both extremes. It's like either too fucking hot or too freaking cold. You know.
What do you think about England?
I live in the same place as you, then. Shit, fucking desert. What? Hot, cold. It's like, well, it's never good anyways, because like it's a pain in the ass at times.
I think I've had up here. I've had maybe 5 pleasant days at most. You know. Other than that, it's like, I'm telling you, it's either too hot or too cold. It's annoying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I went to England in 2009.
I live in Imperial Valley, man. So you know what?
Oh yeah.
Same old shit. I live in Imperial Valley, so same old shit.
I went to England in 2009. What? Oh, jeez, it was cold as. It was summer there though. Still summer, but still big cold though. Still. I went there in 2009 to England. So.
Man, that's cool, bro.
It's 6 a.m. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. You still haven't slept? Why haven't you slept, Amanda? You got
Maddie, you need to go to sleep, sis. Honestly, I'm telling you right now.
I had a long ass day the past Monday and Tuesday, and I'm surprised I'm still awake because man, I had a long few days and I'm kind of beat. But
yeah,
you're delirious already. Yeah.
All right, people.
Yeah, I need to. My eyes are closing, and I feel like my tongue's starting to roll back.
Oh my god!
Tapping out.
Off to bed.
Yeah,
the exorcist right there. Fucking exorcist.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming.
All right, we all need to go to bed. But see you later.
Yeah,
we'll do it again. All right. Peace out.
Lots of great chatting to everybody.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Take care.
Take care. Bye. Bye, weekend.
See ya.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Rom. So thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you guys had fun or just enjoyed yourself. No longer, guys. I'll see you guys later. I need to get some sleep. Okay. Bye. Good night.